Happy silence. Right click. Oh, misses the right click.
Looking for surrounding and he gets it on the DK. There's no TP for him anymore.
Got it. That's locked in.
Oh my god.
Get those farm.
Oh my god. This is not a fight that Kiwikaki can win here in the upper right. Can he win it somewhere else? Oh,
but this is enough moon. Does he have enough damage? Did he miscalculate this? Get this! Way. Are you serious? Town on deck.
Right click, Happy! How can you save this DK? You have no resources for a potion! Trying to nuke, doesn't work, step out!
Funny composition, not the right one by Johnny Cage.
Stormbolt,
don't
this is it! Perfect Shockwave, you don't have much time! Shockwave, here we go! One more right click! Lin, Guagua, lost!
Good day and welcome everybody to a new week of Warcraft action. Unusually we have our final day today, the final day for B Cup 15, 2 matches left to be played today. We're going to start things off with Life versus Labyrinth. This is the first time that either of these players has made it into the top 4. And in fact, into the top 3 of a B Cup since the new era. So great run for them. Seem to both be in really good shape right now. And later on, the grand final is going to be Happy Then Waiting. All right, just something the admin told me. Happy is once again in the grand final. He has been insanely successful in the B Cup since the new era. The old era was when B Cup was playing on 1.27. The new era is since B Cup 11. Since then they have switched to the new patch. This has been 5 seasons now already. We are in the 5th season of the new era. This is season 15. In all 5 seasons so far in the new era, Happy has been in every single grand final. So insanely successful is what Happy has been. But not every time did he win this tournament. Very often, or at least 2 times, Happy lost to 1-0. 1-0, this is one of the big shockers of this tournament. Normally 1-0 always also made the top 4. But this time, eliminated very early by his fellow undeads. Beaten by Happy in the upper bracket, and then the scandal, beaten by Laby, again beaten by Laby, by the way, in the lower bracket. And Laby having a crazy good run. The Korean undead here all the way coming through into the top 3, looking for that grand final as well. Laby, by the way, normally very good against Night Elf, a little bit scary for life today. And I'm surprised, by the way, that more people have called the B Cup I don't know, undead grand final tournament, because we almost always have undead grand finals. In fact, the last 4 editions were undead grand finals, was Happy versus 1-0 every time. Was getting a little bit stale, to be honest. In B Cup 11, we had Happy versus Lin grand final. It was very one-sided though. Happy took that one as well. Is it going to be another undead grand final today, or can Life make it into the grand final as the first Night Elf ever in the new era to make the top 2? We're going to find that out today. It's going to be 2 long series, 2 best of 7s. And by the end of today, we're going to crown a returning or a new champion. Where's 40 question mark? Where's Kaho? Kaho is still competing, so is 40. Fortitude never plays in the B Cup. I have still not really heard a reason for this. But this is not news, really. For whatever reason that it might be, 40 simply... Oh my god. Oh no! I am in Nettie's watch right now. And normally you can enable or disable parts of the overlay. But now it's not working. Oh. Why? Ah, the KK platform. What a piece of software it is. New bug? Yeah, apparently. Okay. For the second game, I'm gonna get invited to the lobby. So hopefully there it's gonna work. But now we're gonna have to make do with an unusual look here for the first map. I know this isn't optimal, guys. This is a bit weird. We have double information. But for map 2, I should be able to join. Alright. A bit of an unusual look. And a very unusual start by Labyrinth. Look what he's cooking. We got a Crypt Lord first on Hammerfall. Now, Hammerfall has been very popular for the undeads. We've seen that especially from 1-0 and Laby to play Fast Expo on. But normally always with a DK. Laby sometimes has a specialty Lich as well, especially on Last Refuge. But Crypt Lord normally considered a big no-no against Night Elf. You got Wisps for the Dispel and Demon for the Mana Burn. I feel like he has to go Carapace here, surely, right? I remember one game in DreamHack when Hitman played Night Elf against Cruncher's Undead, and somehow Hitman lost because he had no idea how to play against Crypt Lord with Night Elf. Okay, what the hell is this? Demon is not going Mana Burn. He's going Immolation still. Now he's level 2. Has to be Mana Burn though. Okay. Rough start for Laby right here. Might be able to get a second ghoul kill as well. Didn't get the whole blight though. Of course we got double blight as always. Oh, and there goes the ghoul. Got one more wisp for the detonate. Ooh, if that connects would be huge. Forced to detonate here. Got no mana left almost. Not too many mana burns, by the way. I wonder if he's gonna go Carapace. I wonder if this is gonna work. Who the hell does this? Life though. Really trying to maximize kills. Gets another ghoul. And maybe another one. Impale here now. Deciding to go for it. Whew. Forcing the TP. I wonder if he didn't have this opportunity if he would have skipped Impale. Because this Crypt Lord is going to be out of mana forever. I feel like Carapace might have been more worth it, but who knows. We have a counter expansion attempt. Also something we've been seeing a lot on this map. But a Crypt Lord late game against Demon Hunter sounds very, very weird. Maybe he's gonna retrain at some point. I mean, he is the best frontline tank that Undead can have. Oh, great scout here from the ghoul. Sees the demon approaching. Who is still quite hurt, by the way. Oh, and the creep isn't done yet. Oh, Life with a terrific start here, I want to say. Here comes the detonate. Beetles are gone. And he's gonna get another ghoul kill. This is a wonderful start for Life, indeed. I like the boots on the Crypt Lord here. Helps him chase down some archer kills, potentially. Crypt Lord has a very good right click, as you may know. Now we got the Haunted coming up, but look at this Tree of Life. It's already up. Tier 2, soon to finish. I missed the last hit, I'm sorry, but seeing the Crypt Lord's experience here, he must have gotten it. Very unlucky with the item. Periapt is basically the only bad item for the Crypt Lord at this camp, but, well, it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, I see we got the wrong grid command. Fix that real quick. We're back. So, Crypto level 3. Beetle's level 2. But, again, no mana. This is a big problem for the Cryptlord. Cryptlord is probably the most mana-starved hero in the game. Meaning, he has the lowest amount of mana, but also mana is very impactful on him if he has it. Which is why the Demon Hunter is normally the ultra giga counter to Cryptlord. Very bold play by Laby to play the Cryptlord here. Can steal a tome if he likes. Even more HP. Didn't pick it up actually. Oh, he's gonna get the cancel here with just a Cryptlord and a Beetle. Maybe. Demon Hunter level 3 as well. Hunting for some kills, but none of the ghouls here are very hurt. It's a Naga second. So, there was not a cancel, by the way. Entangle is coming up. Oh, we got a Beetle Wisp kill in the main base.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's pretty cool, actually. Oh. Oh, almost got a second one. Beetle's very, very good at harassing the Wisps. At least in the early game. Of course, once we get Dryads, there comes the next counter to the Cryptlord. I've literally not seen this basically in years. Since the Cryptlord craze, I haven't seen this fight against Night Elf. Laby, like I said, he's in a great shape right now. Highest elo rank I think he's ever had right now. Very close, by the way, rank 7 versus rank 6 here in this matchup between these two. Using the Blight here for creeping, I like that. Little Lucy touch. Got a level 2 on the Naga.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Cryptlord is going to get level 4 here. Looks like he's going for 2 spells that cost mana against a Demon Hunter. I gotta say, I don't like that very much. I think late game he should retrain into Impale and Carapace, right? Because since there are Dryads, you can never rely on Beetles being good. Unless maybe he gets level 5? But then level 3 Impale is really good. Yeah, I think he should retrain into Impale Carapace at some point. The neat thing here is Laby's gonna have a good triple hero. Normally when Undead goes DK and Lich and Naga, the third hero Naga is decent, especially good against the Demon Hunter, but normally not that super good in crazy late game. And we are 2 base versus 2 base here, so this is crazy late game. Oh, Demon Hunter. Oh my god, this could be a ton of kills. He's got the big heal potion. He's got the damage as well to deal with the ghouls here quickly. And that's another couple of ghouls going down. Laby definitely lost a lot of ghouls this game. That's why he is down in supply here, despite playing the fast expansion. Some archers now being denied. They're not the units you want to have anymore. Laby contesting the rest of the camp. The item's already gone. Why is he fighting here? He doesn't have a DK right now. This seems like a bad fight. Especially now. He might be losing expensive units. Like those fiends. One Dryad. Does go down though. But this is a great trade for Live right here. He's getting lots of experience as well. I think this was very overeager. Laby could have just ignored this part and could have gone over here. Creep this, creep that, creep this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Having or not having a second hero. Huge difference. As the DK is indeed only coming now. Tech is so late, by the way. Jeez Louise. Knight of tier 3 finished already. I would say life is very, very far ahead now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter should be getting level 5 pretty quickly this game. Wait, now it works. What the hell? I couldn't disable parts of the overlay earlier, but now I can. Bro, KK is so weird. I know that none of you guys use KK because only players and casters use the KK platform, but I can tell you, it is so laggy and buggy and weird. Can't say that I'm a big fan. CL first against Night Elf new meta. Well, not so sure about that yet. So far, it is looking interesting, but not exactly amazing. Over here we have the Makrura tight collar. Shout out to Saul Apeman, who taught me the name of this Makrura. Life here, finding the Undead again unprepared. Laby's tech is just so late, he just seems to be behind on everything, except for the Expo. The Expo was fairly fast, but not even that fast. If Life was feeling very safe, he could even go Ancients of Wind. Ancients of Wind, crazy good in late game. Against Destroyers. Minutes in, we don't even have a Lich yet. Now starting. Rough start for Laby. Life here. Off to the races. Great early game. Good mid game. And I feel like the point of Cryptlord hasn't really been revealed here. Normally you pick the Cryptlord to have a very strong, solid early game, but against Night Elf with Mana Burn and Detonates, it seems like that big strength is taken away.
A town is under siege.
Is he gonna get level 5 here? Wow. Okay, that's insane. That is insane. That's bananas. Level 5 Demon before the first real big fight. That is the dream for Night Elf. The dream. Alright. Laby's gonna give it one chance. He doesn't even have 70 supply. Oh man, this is looking terrible. Life already prepared at 80. He's got a couple of upgrades. He's finishing 2-2 soon, actually. Level 3 Mana Burn, baby. Look at that. Almost killing that statue instantly. DK level 2 only. Lich level 1. I mean... in the late game, it is very often about the hero levels. And Life here has... a tremendous outlook with his demon, benefiting from a wonderful early game and mid game. One mana burn and that's it. No more impales. Well, actually, there's a mana potion, so one more can be used. Look at those burns, baby. Look at those burns. 3 burns, 3 heroes disabled. If you use on the Lich here, yep. And that's the kill. And that is game. Absolute slaughter. Absolute slaughter. Brought the dust. Got the reveal. A-bomb disease is nice. It's really good, in fact, but not good enough to salvage this game. Cryptlord somehow got level 5, but that's the thing. Even if you get Cryptlord 5, that can be a game-winning hero. Against, like, Rifleman, for example, that's a game-winning level up. But against Night Elf, I don't think so. Life is losing a lot here, it turns out. But he's not losing the demon, and he keeps leveling. Demon 6, not far off. Got a couple of mana potions here. Oh, but the Cryptlord is going down, and that is GG. I was getting the game invites already. It's kind of a spoiler. Shit, I think they couldn't wait for me. Oh, maybe they can? Nope. Alright, but it seems like the Observer tool is working Mostly, if you just give it a little bit of time. Bro. Goddamn KK client. Alright. 104 Life. Great game. Life was certainly struggling against Happy. In the upper bracket, it was a clear 0-4. But here, starting off the series well, this best of 7, of course, could and most likely will have a long run here. Long series before our grand final. This is only the third time, by the way, ever that Life and Laby meet. They've met twice before, both in last year, Fruit Cup 7 and Fruit Cup 27 in the grand finals. Both best of 3, and both went to Labyrinth. I would say in general, Labyrinth is always the best when he can expand, and when he can reliably expand. That is, against Human especially, and also against Night Elf, especially nowadays. Which is why his weakest matchups, in my opinion, seem to be Undead Mirror and against Orc. Then again, though, he defeated 1-0 twice recently, so maybe that is shifting a bit. But yeah, here, despite the expansion, couldn't quite pull out the victory. Crypt Lord, a very daring pick. Very daring pick. I applaud his courage, but just realistically, I think, too weak. Too weak against the Crypt Lord. Against Night Elf, I mean. Alright, I forgot about the first Gamba of the day. Let's start one now. Waiting for our second game to start the second map. Gonna be Laby's map choice. I would certainly assume this is gonna be a good expo map. Echo Isles is number 1. Let's take a look at the map pool real quick. How many maps can we expand on, chat? What do you say? Amazonia. That's the one big no-no. That is the map where literally you cannot fast expand. You can tier 3 expand, but you can't fast expand. So that one, I would bet my bottom dollar Laby would veto. You can expand on Autumn Leaves. Yes. You cannot expand on Concealed Hill. No. Echo, yes. Hammerfall, yes. LR, yes. Springtime, yes. Tidehunters, yes. Twisted, yes. So lots of good expansion maps here in the pool. Only 2 are really completely out of the question. So this map pool, I think, not bad at all. Well, Labyrinth. He has only 1 veto, though, come to think of it. We have 9 maps in the pool. 7 to be played, potentially. So 1 veto each. I wonder... what would Life veto? Echo Isles, maybe? But then again, Echo Isles is pretty good for Night Elf counter expansion. Maybe Tidehunters? I'm not sure, actually. Maybe it's a preference thing. Who has more of a chance versus Happy, Life or Labyrinth? That's a good question. They both have a terrible win rate against Happy, but I think Laby's is better, right? I'm pretty sure Life has never beaten Happy since his return. Correct. They've had 3 matches. Only 3 matches against each other. It's kind of surprising. So 0% win rate for Life versus Happy since the return. And Laby... oh, also 0% win rate. Ah, Happy and Laby have had quite a few encounters. 19, right? Yeah, 19 throughout their careers. We had a couple of close ones in there. This was perhaps the most epic War 3 Champion Season Finals 12, if you may remember, where Laby even got ahead. I think it was a 3-2 lead in the grand final, or maybe even 3-1. And then Happy brought it back, as so often. That was the only ever really close encounter. But Laby, especially against 1-0, has been looking very, very strong lately. 1-0 plays Undead Mirror a very different way than Happy, but still, it is perhaps promising. Neo says, Life is the chosen one. Alright. Alright, dude. Is Life the Night Elf to inherit the crown? Dude, this is so weird. At the side of the map again, we're gonna have to endure the weird overlay, I'm afraid. But it should, again, work out later. At least it did before. Alright. Our own overlay crashed. Gotta restart that real quick. And then we'll have all the information. So springtime for map number 2. If Life wants to keep being really crafty, he could try even to go for an instant expansion. We saw a play like that also at Raralan on one map. Some players have been experimenting with that a bit lately, especially good against Night Elf, because Night Elf kind of weak early. Demon Hunter level 1, not impressive. You only have one archer for a long time, not impressive. And once you get the Narrow Tower up, it is a super strong counter to Demon Hunter. Who we do see again. Here he is, Demon on this side, Lich on the other. There we go, I like that. That is the specialty expansion, specialty play by Laby. He popularized this. That's not the right word. He didn't popularize it. It didn't become popular, by no means. But he did pioneer this, in fact. And made it pretty successful. Played it, for himself at least, pretty successfully, on Last Refuge especially. The idea here is you have Lich on level 1 versus Demon Hunter on level 1. And the demon has to approach you because otherwise you expand for free. And when the demon approaches you early on level 1, you throw one Nova in his face, he's low, you block him with ghouls, he doesn't get in range for the burn. You Nova him again, and then he's too low to do anything. And then you can expand. It's very important to properly block the demon the first time to make sure you get 2 Novas to use against him. Which is also normally why you don't want to use Nova against Wisp. And what do we have here? Got some skulls. Got an acolyte. Oh, Laby indeed being feisty. Oh, he's gonna get burned here though. That was pretty bad movement. Lich should be in the back. Ghouls should be in front. There should be no free mana burn ever. Oh, this is... Where is the burn? This is not the way you want to start this. But still you see, the demon gets Nova'd once and he is kind of hurt. The Bringer of Protection here is extremely helpful. And I guess pretty lucky. Gets another burn. The Ghoul gonna die to the creeps maybe. Oh, Ghoul gets away. Gotta cancel on the Ziggurat. Demon Hunter very hurt. Oh, Life playing around the edges here very well. He can remake a new Ziggu though. So that was 2 Wisp detonates to not yet get a full cancel. And now it's weird for the Night Elf because now the demon's very hurt. Has to get back to healing, obviously. But no ghouls went down. Oh, the archers sent out. The Demon Hunter gonna get the solo cancel. Good play by Laby. Really good play. And some sloppiness in the undead play. Does have a dust, so there is a reveal to look for kills. Gets 1 archer here, but it's minimal losses so far. Laby, pretty broke by the way. Still no expansion. And the biggest mistake really was the Lich miss position here. Getting mana burn for free. If you know what the Demon Hunter twice there, it's a way different game. But now, Demon is full HP again. We got a lot of archers. Laby needs to scout ahead. Gets burned again. This Lich has only used 1 Nova this whole game. That is not ideal, as you will be able to tell. Got a lot of archers here. Sometimes Night Elves like to go for an all-in here. Go for APs, go for Naga, go for pressure. It's gonna be a cancel. Gonna cost the demon the TP, but probably worth it. It's not a very late cancel. Ooh-wee. It's a last second cancel, in fact. Damn. Life really playing around the margins. I think he did cancel in the end, but resources are low. This expo is so late, dude. This expo is so hella late. Narrow Tower can now help with creeping. That's very nice. The Naga is about to join. Tier 2 is about to finish. And the Demon Hunter is back for more. Narrow Tower needs to get to work against the Night Elf. Got a shop coming over here. We do have a late Hunter's Hall. Weird moment. Lich, no level 2 yet. Oh, now he is. Archers, when they run into Narrow Tower, could instantly die. With the help of a few not-so-friendly ghouls. And this creep cam is making things weird now. Demon Hunter is still level 1. This is a big problem, actually. Demon Hunter got cancels, but he didn't really get kills. Narrowed micro, narrowed micro. Narrowed micro is not on point. Narrowed Tower should definitely be on a hotkey here. So far, the expansion has not paid off yet. This ghoul on a suicide run. Oh, Laby is struggling with the multitask. He's getting some kills, though. This is the big strength of Narrow Tower. Very powerful at taking out archers, and also really good at controlling the Demon Hunter. This ghoul running back into his demise as well. Laby, again, struggling with the control here. This could have all been microed way better. It started with the Lich at the start of the game here. Getting mana burned needlessly. This strat interesting, but not well executed. I got the staff to save the Naga. Nice. There's gonna be 2 archers going down, though. Some ghoul saves now. Could have surrounded the Demon Hunter here. If he was faster, could have surrounded the Demon Hunter. Maybe could have even killed him. At least got a lot of HP out of him. Laby's still tier 1. Only ghouls so far. And we got glaives coming. Glaive throwers to bring the expansion to its knees. Lich no level 3 yet, by the way. Neither is the demon. Of course not the Naga either, but the Naga is good on low levels, so that works. Got some wisps here, could detonate again, a mana burn. Got the surround this time, but there is the staff. Question is, how much Moonwell healing will there be? And the answer is not much anymore, but we have the shop here, so heal potions will be available. I wonder if he even should go for Fiends. Got the tech coming now. Should Laby go for Fiends here or just Ghouls? I'm really not sure. Fiends would help in taking out the AP.
The player's forces are under attack.
Execution-wise, though, Life is the one playing this much better. No, I'm not going for the Demon Hunter, who is the bait at the front line. He's going for the Naga in the back, who's much more frail. Damage is low, though. Damage very low on the undead side. If the AP finishes, this expo is basically dead, I would say. Pretty sure this expo is a goner. Interestingly, only one glaive by Life. He doesn't want to overcommit into glaives, which are mostly trash units. Only good against buildings. Got 2 towers up here now, but Laby has lost so many resources trying to defend the expansion. I'm not sure that it has really paid off yet. I would rather say no. There goes the tower. It's level 3 for the demon. Finally. Big level up. Always. And now no slow anymore. And now the demon hunter is way freer to do what he wishes. Ooh, can he kill the Lich here? Oh, it needs to block with one of these ghouls. Ooh. Laby panicking a little bit. Looking for his own kill, though. Trying to get this Naga out of here. Life taking to tier 3. He's sure he's going to get this Expo here without too much trouble. And seems like he's right. This one glaive has been really good. Oh, demon though. Now in trouble, but the staff is there. Oh, but the Naga is dead. Mana potion, Nova. Oh, hold on. Hold on. AP gonna go down. Life maybe now regretting that he did tech and didn't push more.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Expo's still there. Then again though, Laby is basically or almost supply blocked. And very broke. And there's Rejuve now for the demon. Lit right click's not so impressive with only +3. We don't have Bear Master training yet though. Nice little Rejuve back here. Glaive is still alive.
Player's forces.
Naga taking a long time to come back. Did he forget to revive her? Oh. Glaive goes down. Big kill. Laby's army is still tiny though. He's just been spending his gold in trying to re-establish the Expo here. Remaking Acolytes, Ziggurats and Towers. But he's stuck on 3 Fiends and a Lich here. This is a laughable army against what is now becoming a tier 3 Night Elf army. Master Bears, Orb, couple of Dryads. Which also just not enough mana this game. I keep coming back to it, but I think I have to. It's so important. The early game. The very early game is so important when you play Lich Fast Expo. You cannot get Nobat. Excuse me, you cannot get Mana Burn. You have to have 2 Novas against the Demoner. You have to position well, you have to block with the ghouls, you have to know how to play around the corners. Sloppy. Sloppy game by Laby. In more than one regard. Gets the Naga here, but losing the Lich is a game. This expansion will again fall if we even go that long. Laby only 27 supply left. The Bears here obviously tremendous against such a low tech undead army. And that is it. GG. And Life takes the 2-0 lead in this series. Oh, and this time I think I will be receiving the invite in time. All right, very good. Thank you. Great start for Life right here. We're getting ready for map number 3, which will be Echo Isles. And if Life wins here as well, this series is basically over, or should be over, barring a terrific comeback by Laby. Life man, he's been looking indeed pretty impressive lately. There was another tournament where he got pretty far recently, right? What was that again? What? It wasn't the Don't Force Me Cup finals, was it? That was Colorful's tournament, right? Yeah, Colorful took third in the Don't Force Me Cup, end of last year. There was another tournament there where Life was doing quite well. Ancient of Wonders Cup? No. I'm not seeing it on War3 info. I don't feel like I'm hallucinating this time. For once. Okay, but couldn't find it here. Okay, anyways. We are ready for map number 3. Really time now for Laby to show up and make Life shut up. Don't Force Me Cup, losing to Happy. But I didn't get far in the Don't Force Me Cup, right? He got top 6, which was not that sick. I guess he defeated Lin, had a close series with Colorful. Had a close series with Happy. I had a close series with Happy where he kind of threw the game away on Hammerfall. Yeah, now I remember. Now I remember. Today, he's gonna have a chance at revenge. Gotta reset our overlay once again, real quick. Lich Fast Expo again. Last Refuge, I think you should know how to play this a lot better. It's the same strat, but it plays out differently on LR. I will show you in a moment why. So, when you play Lich versus Demon Hunter, you want to have a very narrow map, where it's very difficult for the demon to get to you close range, and easy for ghouls to block him. And this is great on Last Refuge, because you creep this camp first here, the green, and the Demon Hunter is coming from this way, and Lich is like over here. And so the Demon Hunter always has to run close to the trees, and he only can go this way to evade the ghouls. So it's pretty easy to control the movement of the Demon Hunter to block him with ghouls. And the most important thing is you have to stay far back with the Lich, and you have to get 2 Novas out on the Demon. Or at least, if he commits hard to the mana burn, so you don't get 2 Novas, then he has to take a lot of damage doing it. Oh my god. He's going for the Merc Camp first! The Mad Lad. If Life... Oh, this is a huge gamble. This is a huge gamble. Life didn't see it with the Wisp. He's creeping level 2. Life is thinking if he harasses here, he's just gonna get Nova'd and forced away. Life is not considering that Lich is going for this Merc Camp. Big gamble by Laby, excuse me. But looks like it's working out. Gets level 2, gets a bad item with a belt. But lots of experience, possibly also later a Berserker, which is very nice. Demon Hunter Illusion is here. Not the real one. Got a counter expo coming up by Life very early. And now he sees, what the hell, you crept the Merc Camp. What is this? Well, it is what it is, I guess. Life gonna counter. Creeping his own Merc Camp, so he's gonna get his own fast level 3. But this is great for the Lich. Gets the claws now. Also very good. Very interesting. And this... seeing this strategy play out this way, I have not seen before. Normally the Night Elf tries to be aggressive and is either successful or unsuccessful. But Life here, very willing to go into the late game. Tree of Life in a bit of precarious position, but the Demon Hunter is close by to defend with a bunch of units. Nova on the Demon right away. He is kind of hurt already. This is quite a bit of damage coming in from the Undead. Lich has to be right-clicking though. Oh, huge moment in this game. Whoever comes out successful here should have the lead. And that is Laby. Life's counter expansion, maybe a bit too bold. Maybe should have been back here. Because now, he doesn't have the benefit of a fast tech. And he lost the counter expo at the time that he was looking for it. Lich no level 3 yet, though. This is the one hair in the soup. Hunter with some good items here. And you can see he's taken quite a bit of damage. All little pieces of chip damage. The mercs, the lich, the ghouls. And this early on, there's no rejuvenation that you can benefit from. Also no ring this time for the demon to benefit from. Now, however, the ring. Life trying to counter-expand. Second try. On the spot. If Laby cancels its expansion, the game is probably over right away. Laby's tech, though, is suffering as a consequence here of this heavy investment early. Ooh, look at the ghouls. Ghouls are moving out. The sentry ward sees the demon coming, and this must be heavenly news for Laby. He knows he's free to attack up in the north. There's going to be at least 1 minute of a delay on the expansion again. As the attack has started. And now life is in deep, deep trouble. Signs of life from Laby, ironically, in this series. A little bit of a mistake there by Life. There should definitely be a Wisp Scout over here. Kind of a standard play, honestly. When you're expanding here on the spot, you really want to scout ahead here at this avenue. So this was a little bit sloppy. Risky play by Life to try to expand here. And then a sloppy play by Life to lose the expansion a second time. If he sees the ghouls coming earlier, he can probably prevent the second cancel. But as it stands, Life's counter expansion will be very, very late. Laby's going to be thousands of gold ahead this game. Lots of ghouls being sacrificed, to be honest, in this early. It's not like this is all coming for free for Laby, but still, economically speaking, this is great for him. Already 1,000 gold mined, with more and more streaming in.
A player's forces are under attack.
Big heal potion picked up, but this is going to be some exit kills going to the Night Elf. That Berserker finds himself trapped behind enemy lines. Sentries, by the way, giving lots of vision to Laby. Knows exactly what's going on. Oh, does Life remember there's a Burzy hiding here somewhere? Is he gonna look on the high ground? Oh, nice. Good presence of mind by Life here. At least forces the deny. Night of Expansion with Tree plus Entangled takes 3 minutes. Oftentimes it's thought that the Orc expansion takes the longest, but in truth, it is the Night of Expansion. It takes 3 minutes. Of course, has the big, big upside that you can place it proxy, then move it over, creep the camp, and then, you know, expand. So that's a big benefit, but time-wise, 3 minutes, that's the longest. Life is keeping up in supply very well so far, however, though. But probably soon that will be surpassed by the undead. We can see Laby already shooting into 50 supply, 51 supply upkeep. It's the heroes, especially the Demon Hunter, who has to keep this game in an even playing field here for Life to have a chance. Laby not really, or Life rather, not really thinking about an attack here apparently towards the undead expansion. He's trying to creep up as much as he can. Really trying to strengthen his heroes for the push that is sure to come. Big items here for both. Medallion of Courage, not the best really. Life now going for an attack, trying to trigger a TP here to buy himself more time. Here's the TP. Narrow micro again, a little bit off. Could have slowed down more units here. Could have found more kills here, Laby. Laby's micro today, not the most impressive. To be honest, that's always his weakest part of his gameplay, the micro. Which is very unlike for undeads. Pretty strong Lich over here. But now, look at Life's resources. Bought himself a lot of time, and now we got bears coming. Life has reached tier 3, got some Moonwells over here, got a shop. Laby's production slowed down. He's bringing the boys. Can go for a Naga third. And this is a semi-all-in, I would say. If Life holds here, it's not like Laby has definitely lost, but I would say Laby's going to be definitely far behind. Because the demon will be level 5. Ooh, plus 13 armor on this bad boy. Okay. Life's army, very small right now though. Did Life produce too late? It's kind of looking like it. Life, with a lot of resources here, still unspent. He's got only 2 production buildings. It takes a while to get the units out. Demon charges into the fight first. All of a sudden a scary army for the undead here. No statues anymore, but 3 destroyers in the air. Lots of magic damage against the bears. Cold Lightning comes in, but now the Naga out of mana. Demon Hunter chasing after a Naga kill. Very unconsequential hero here. If he gets the Naga, alright, but does it win him the fight? Not really. She will return very soon. And Lich now with level 4 can get lots of mana from Dark Ritual. Supply still fairly even. This Naga here, she is a consequential kill. And the demon did get level 5 from the hero kill. Naga back home. Has to drink from the Moonwells. Life can still, perhaps, hold his expansion. And again, if he holds, he should be far ahead. Small mistake here by Life. Late on the macro, spending his gold too late, but he is finally able to spend most of it. Still, though, this Ancient of Lore inactive. Life is making macro mistakes here that can cost him. Focusing on his micro. Life is the strong micro player here. Laby is the macro player. Mana very low on the undead side as the Night Elf wants to see it. One destroyer gonna go down, perhaps. Wants to target that one and gets it with the Bursey. Big experience. Next destroyer. Oh, Life! Always looking better and better for him. Supply getting very even between the two. Demon Hunter getting more experience towards level 6. Naga level 4. Now we got a strong level 2 Cold Arrow. And there's no mana. There's just no mana left on the undead side. Lich in trouble as well. There's a heal potion. Whoa! Last second used. Demon so tanky. Demon so tanky. Bro, these rings are crazy. Demon staff's back home. Can heal up quick. But no staff of teleportation to get right back in the action. Laby still with the supply lead. Demon Hunter, such a baller. He played without invul this whole game. Now perhaps going to get one. No, never mind. He's going to get the Telly staff. Lich got level 5 though. Big level up here. Demon has been 5 for a long time. And now, continuing to fight and trading kills is very much in Life's interest. If they keep on exchanging army, 10 supply for 10 supply, 20 supply for 20 supply, that's great for Life. Every kill one step closer to level 6. So, Laby has to close this game out as soon as he can. He does not want to go to the ultra late game against this Demon Hunter. Against possibly Talons in the late game. Laby's kind of on a clock here. Ah, mana burns are looking good. And there's no Nova to punish him. Normally when the demon comes in to mana burn you, you always want to punish him with a Nova, ideally with the block. But when there's no mana for a Nova, demon can do what he wants. I think the Lich should be eating more for mana. Just eat an A-bomb. It's only 240. 240 gold for a full mana bar. You get 500 mana from an A-bomb. Full mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
It does have double slaughterhouse. You can remake the A-bombs quick. Demon on a scouting mission here. Using it during nighttime as well, where he has vision advantage. Very nice. Use the Moonstone, scout with the demon, use the nighttime. Cool play here by Life. Alright. This is the last chance for Laby. This is the only fight he can still win, I would say. Patient play with the demon. Doesn't staff him out yet. 2 mana burns and still ready to fight on. No invul potion this whole game. Giga Chad move by Life. Lich has to eat an A-bomb or something. He needs Novas. Lich needs to eat something. Eats the A-bomb here, but the one that was basically dead. And so many kills here. One fiend after the next. About to go down. The disease is being spread well though. At daytime disease, super good especially against Dryads. And Life is dropping lower in supply. Maybe Laby can still brute force his way through here with superior supply. Oh, but the DK is so hurt and he goes down. Huge kill against the undead army. Demon Hunter very low HP as well, has to be staffed back. Some moon juice still in here, but now we got a long daytime by the way. Long daytime that I wasn't considering before. Demon Hunter cancels the staff. It doesn't have far to run back in. And didn't get experience from these kills, by the way. Not that close to level 6 yet. Now eats the A-bomb. Now lots of mana. Demon Hunter needs to get in range for the mana burn right away against the Lich. And gets off one. But there's a second Nova ready. He has to be aware. Nova now on the Demon, but there's Moon Juice. The Moonwell's here very well positioned. Oh, and it's a lot of kills. Lots of kills for Life. The DK kill turned everything around. Naga now next on the chopping block. She's not going to get away. That's it. That's it for map 3. And this is it most likely for this series as well. GG is called. Life with one hell of a performance here. Not a perfect game by Life. There were definitely some mistakes in this game. At least 2, maybe 3 or 4. But late game, again, really shining with that Demon Hunter. Shining with his decision making, micro, and understanding of the matchup. And with that Life here with a tremendous run so far. 3-0 lead in the best of 7. That is almost never recovered. But never say never, of course. There's a possibility always in Warcraft. It has happened before, also in the B Cup. Was it B Cup 11? Might have been B Cup 11, maybe 12. There was kind of a 6 series once in the upper bracket. Well, it had a 3-0 lead against 1-0. Everyone thought the series was over. I thought the series was over. But then 1-0 with a sick comeback, 4 maps in a row against Lin, was able to get the win. It is doable, but it is very, very rare and difficult. This is where Laby came the closest so far on the 3rd map. But today, life just seems to be better. Great performances by Laby in this tournament. 4-1 against Soin, 3-0 against Elegant, 3-0 against Lawliot. When both played random, which doesn't tell you too much, but then again it also tells you something. It tells you that Laby has skills that transcend just his underplay. And 3-2 versus 1-0 as well. But today, life seems to be the showstopper. Map number 4, to my big surprise, is Amazonia. Amazonia. Laby doesn't veto Amazonia. Amazonia, a very small map with a very difficult expansion. Creep. Impossible for Undead to fast expand on. What's his plan here? Is he gonna try to tier 2 expand, maybe? Oh yeah, right. It wasn't Echo Isles. It was springtime, you're right. Amazonia, though. My most hated map. It's a stupid, boring, completely figured out, uninteresting map. But we have it in the map pool. What can you do? Alright, we're going to have a little break here to give the players some time. Night of the grand final, it is looking extremely likely. Labyrinth would have to play the best performance of his life, basically, to get the return sweep here. I wonder, is Happy rubbing his hands together? Seeing the prospect of life rejoining him in the upper bracket. Something like the upper bracket, but rejoining him for another match in the grand final. Happy, of course, defeated Life 4-0 before, but maybe then again, seeing Life in this shape right now, where he is looking so strong, maybe Happy will not be so overjoyed to see the Night Elf here face him. The Chinese Night Elves seem to have been doing very well lately. Colorful, especially. He had a standout. Wait. No, it wasn't WSB. It wasn't WSB where I was thinking earlier Life had a good tournament, but it was Colorful. Colorful had a great tournament run at WSB, getting 2nd place and getting also 3rd place in the Don't Force Me Cup finals, right? Maybe I got Colorful and Life confused in my head. But yeah, both Colorful and Life have been looking really good lately. Korean Night Elves, unfortunately, a little bit on the downward trend. Moon and Lawlight, they've been quiet for a long time. But we're seeing a bit of a resurgence from the Micro Night Elves. Happy didn't lose one map in this tournament. I know. We're gonna get to it later when we're gonna have our grand final approaching. Right now it's about life against Labyrinth. But yeah, Happy's run has been insane in this tournament. This tournament run is looking similar to what Happy has looked like in the DreamHack era, when he looked untouchable, unbeatable, literally unbeaten so far in this tournament. Not dropped a single map. This has not happened before in any of the B Cups, many of which he has won, but in all of which Happy has struggled. Happy, of course, known to be unbelievably dangerous against Night Elf. Much more so than 1-0, much more so than Laby, much more so than any undead ever. Alright. Players are now ready. We are heading into map number 4. Is this already where the series ends? Or can Laby at least extend his top 3 run? And what's the mental right now for Laby? Is he hyping himself up? Is he telling himself he can still bring this back? Everything's possible. He has what it takes. Is he thinking he wants to show the best, at least for his fans? That would be a very Korean mindset. Always show the best for the fans. Has he given up already mentally? Of course, as a competitor, that's never what you want to do. You never want to think, oh, I don't think I can win this series. He's too good. That's when you lose for sure. You always want to tell yourself, I can beat him. I got what it takes. I just got to play my best. I'm better than him. But we cannot always control our thoughts, can we? So, very different map now. Very old map. Amazonia. One of 2 impossible fast expansion maps for Undead. I should clarify that a little bit. Impossible to fast expand for Undead if the Night Elf properly counters. If life is asleep on the wheel, doesn't scout, doesn't react, then of course Laby could fast expand. But with proper play, that should be impossible. DK first. For the first time this series, Laby probably going to be forced into a 1-base play until tier 3. If you have a good early game and mid game, I think tier 3 expansion can actually be quite good on this map. But for that, first you have to ensure good early game and mid game. I am so surprised, by the way, that Laby didn't veto this map. What did he veto? Concealed Hill? Oh. Got a little bit close here with the Lightning Shield, but all good. Demon gets full experience. Got a Whisk Scout over here, as you should do. Lightning Shield creep here as well from the DK. Is he gonna detonate this? Nope. Ring and Cloak. One good and one bad item for the Demon Hunter. It looks like Life is not going to be too aggressive early on. He's going item hunting. He's going to try to creep this camp. Maybe creep this camp. Maybe get a circlet. Try to build a strong Demon Hunter early. Also why this map is really good for Night Elf. This is like, it's easier here to creep level 3 Demon Hunter than on any other map. And once you are level 3 Demon Hunter on this map, you can run around and terrorize the undead. Double Cloak is pretty unlucky, but more gold at least. We do have Double Skull. Hold up. Hold up. Do we get a second crypt? It's a tower push. Oh, that's why Laby kept it in the pool. He's not going to go for the gentlemanly one base micro game. No. All in. Narrow push. Tech cancelled. Ancients of War have to be made. Ancient of War and Moonwell. Would love to see another Ancient of War. With a Wisp here, maybe could make another Ancient of War. One archer goes down. Always a panicky moment for Night Elves, of course. Now another Ancient of War. These archers had to run away. Demon Hunter here basically solo defending for a long time. Probably gonna have to TP out here. Once we get the Ziggurat cancel though, Archer is not attacking. One ghoul gonna go down, but this Narope will come up. When you have two Agents of War, that means one can make an Archer and the other one can move in front to start fighting with the rest. Lots of Moonwells is good here. Lots of regen on the Demon. So the defense so far by life. Ooh, last second cancel. Didn't lose the Wisp. And now the Ancient of War is getting in front. Narrow tower up. This is going to make the life for the Demon Hunter a lot more difficult. Ancient of War needs to get involved. Laby doesn't have the lumber here to go for a plan B tech maybe. We get a Shredder as well for life. Lots of bonus damage coming in from that. There is a dust available. Doesn't even need it here for the archer kill. And all of a sudden, all the ghouls are basically gone. Oh, this push might be over already. We got some ghouls joining in from the main base, but this is not much here anymore. DK, low HP as well. The Shredder damage, very good against heroes. Also good against towers. Ooh, Death Knight goes down. This might be it already. No way to kill archers anymore. Team at level 3. GG. Oh my lord. Record time best of 7. Lower bracket finals end with a blowout. 0 chance for Labyrinth. Life styling on him. Destroying him every step of the way. Laby today completely outmatched. Damn. Alright, Laby. He had a great run in this tournament. This is his highest placement ever. His first top 4 ever. His first top 3 ever. Same goes for life. And, guys, the first time in 4 editions that we don't have an Undead Mirror final. The first non-Undead Mirror final since Happy versus Lynn in B Cup 11. As life takes it. Life finds a way. Now, life with his biggest challenge yet, though. Life with a really good tournament. Let's take a look what he has managed here. 2-0, 2-0 in the group stage. 3-0 against Blade, so he's been absolutely wrecking the humans. 3-2 against Elegant. This was surprisingly close. Elegant here, proving again he's really good in Night of Mirror. But against Happy, this is where the road ended. Happy, amazingly, insanely, has not dropped a single map yet. 2-0, 2-0 in the group. Alright, that's normal. Happy always does this. But then 3-0, 3-0, 4-0 to be at the perfect map score moving into the grand final. We're going to have to go for a bit of a longer break here. Players need a bit of a break. After that series, that goes for life, of course. And then we'll need to do the vetoes as well. So we're going to go for a bit of a break here as well. When we come back, time for the grand final. Happy versus Life. It was a 4-0 before. What's it going to be today? Can Life manage the huge upset? Or is it going to be Happy once more in the B Cup? See you after this break. Welcome back, everybody, to the last day, the last match of B Cup 15. Our two grand finalists have been determined. Happy again, and as always, made it to the B Cup grand final and life for the first time since the new era has made it here. Very interesting story here with the two players meeting in the grand final, because it's basically the two kings of B Cup. Life was the king of the old era. Happy the king of the new era. Life was really overwhelmed and stumped when it came to the new era, but then really learned the ropes and improved super quickly. Very impressive what Life was able to do. Of course, now finds himself against the Emperor as perhaps just a king. So what do I mean by old era versus new era? Many of you know this already, but in case you don't, and there was a big shift in B Cup 15, or in B Cup, in B Cup in general. So we had the old era, season 1 to 10, where they played on the old patch, 1.27. For a long time, the KK platform only supported 1.27, whether it was out of technical necessity or out of executive preference, I'm not quite sure, but they only had 1.27, and then since season 11 they migrate to the new patch where Warcraft is more modern and better, simply, and there Life wasn't quite able to dominate as much anymore as he was before. And by dominate I mean dominate, because let's go through the seasons here. This is season 5, right? Yeah, season 5, Life, first place. Season 6, Life, first place. Season 7, Sini first place, okay. Life only 4th there. Season 8, Life, first place. Season 9, Life, first place. Season 10, Life, first place. So Life had an insane run as well in the old era of the B Cup. But then, of course, came the new era. And there, I think you're much more familiar with that. It was the Happy Show. Season 11, 12, 13, 14, and now 15. Happy in the grand final every single time. Once against Lin, 3 times against 120. And he lost twice against 120, by the way. So Happy winning twice and getting silver twice in the new era of the B Cup. And now, the two era kings will meet and determine who really is the monarch of the B Cup. And statistically speaking, Happy definitely is the one who comes out ahead here if we look at their recent encounters and just the elo ranks and everything that stats can give us. Happy, the highest ranked player in the world again. He was overtaken very recently, as you may remember. Highest elo points were for a while on 40, for a while on Lin, but now for at least a month, Happy, was it a month? I guess a little less, maybe 2-3 weeks. 2-3 weeks, Happy has reclaimed the crown of the elo standings. And this is their match history, Life versus Happy. And interestingly, you will see they haven't played that much against each other. Life in the olden days, man, this is a long time ago. This was like WCA days. Ting Warcraft Invitational, oh my god. Wow, I haven't thought about this one in a long time. That's when Todd was at ESL, and Todd hosted and organized this tournament, and Neo went to Cologne to ESL with Todd to cast the grand finals there. This was the weekend when Neo and I were supposed to go to a concert together in Hamburg to watch Galantis. We loved Galantis back then, but couldn't go because of Ting, and then he went to cast that. I went to Hamburg with a friend, stayed in Neo's place, and we went to the concert and partied like crazy, and then Neo's roommate hated me ever since, as a little side note. But that was very different times. Very different times back then. This was almost 10 years ago already. Holy shit. And back then, Happy not the dominator. Happy not the unbeatable. Happy not yet the emperor. But things have changed since then. In the years since then, Happy has absolutely dominated through the DreamHack era, through the Reforged era, especially in the modern times against Night Elf. Holy shit, has he become scary against Night Elf. And since Life's return, because Life retired back in, I'm not sure exactly when it was, 2018 maybe, 2018, 19 maybe, Life retired. But since he's been back, Life has faced him 3 times, 4-0, 6-0, 3-2. So we had one close series between the two, and that was indeed Don't Force Me Cup Finals, just less than 1 month ago. And of course, they played also yesterday in the upper bracket final, where Happy got the 4-0 clearly. I'm sorry about the Galantis story. No, man, it was all good. We had a good time. I would have also gone to Cologne if Todd had invited me. Back then, there was something that we couldn't even fathom. Like, oh my god, casting in the studio. Holy shit. Yeah, it was a wild weekend. That was one of my wildest weekends ever. It was... I told the story on stream before. I'm not going to tell it today. Today is not the time for that story. Today's about the grand final. What game? No stream today? Wait, what? What do you mean? Don't tell me the grand final isn't today. No, the grand final is today. Yeah. You're making me nervous, buddy. You're making me nervous. We are switching over away from KK platform. We're going to War 3 Champions now, as we do with the European players. And our first map is about to start. All right. Come on, War 3 Champions. Be good to me, baby. Sometimes it's a little frisky, but we're good. We are good, ladies and gents. All right, best of 7 grand final about to begin. Everyone expecting Happy here to dominate like he dominates normally every Night Elf. Can Life be the one to break the cycle? Can he make all the Night Elf whiners on Reddit and on Discord shut up? Is this the first time finally they're gonna admit that the Night Elf wins a tournament? Can there be more excuses if Life wins here? Of course, if Life loses, we all know what's gonna happen. That is the expected outcome. Can Life defy the odds today? Let's find out right now. Twisted Meadows for first map in the grand final. I would imagine that this series is going to be a lot less about expansion play. Labyrinth especially is all about Expo against Night Elf. I think 1-0 nowadays is also a lot about expansions. Happy much less so. Happy's much more comfortable relying on his one base mechanics, his micro ability, which is of course unrivaled and the best in the world. I still find it laughable that people think that Soin or Colorful or someone might be better at microing than Happy. Ridiculous. Happy always confident. Once he reaches tier 3 triple hero orb destroyer, his potential is unmatched. And expanding first, going for fast expo play and stuff, slowing down your tempo, can hinder that progress. Life already played 40 games today? For real? For real, for real? Wait. I think Toxie's exaggerating a bit. Maybe he's just referring to the lower bracket game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demand a first by Life. Chat is calling it already. No Warden here. I think if you play Warden really well on this map, Warden is the strongest strat here against Undead. Because it's a great counter expansion map, it's a great late game map, it's a great creeping map, all amazing for the Warden. For that though, you have to be good with the Warden, and I think this is the one issue in Life's playbook against Undead. He doesn't play Warden well at all. I don't even think he plays Warden against Human, does he? Not that I can recall having seen it. Got a Wisp scouting over here. Looks like Happy is going indeed for the fast expansion. Building it far away from the Night Elf. Life has the option to try to play aggressive against it, but it's such a long way to travel. You're unlikely to accomplish anything, so you may just want to counter expand, creep up, power up your demon. And you definitely don't want to lose the Ancient of War. Ooh, okay, alright, all good. The amount of big healing potion is amazing for him. With the Cloak of Shadows, he can also be a little frisky here. Isn't he just wasting his time, though? Is he going all the way up here to get 1 mana burn in? Like, why did he go here? Maybe just to distract, because we have a Tree of Life over here. Happy looking for the surround. Oh, and that is the first mistake by Life in this series. Oh, Happy. Did you see that? I think he used the Skelly to move it out, to trigger the Demon Hunter to move as well. To put a bit more damage on him. And of course, to scout with the Skelly. Nice expert position, by the way. Most Knights would expand here or here. Here it's a bit more difficult to find. Demon Hunter trying to see if he can fight out of this, but I doubt it. But even if this costs the TP, this is a win still for Life. There's a lot of time where his Tree of Life is not getting found, not getting attacked. Reveal doesn't last too long. It's going to take 2 reveals. That's 100 gold. Oh, didn't want to risk it. Didn't want to risk it with the coil coming in. Didn't want to blow the big healing. And now, Tree of Life is almost finished. Of course, still has to walk, still has to creep, still has to entangle, so it's still going to take a while. Happy, very low lumber, by the way. Oh, this could be good for Life. Happy's investing heavily his lumber economy. He really wants to find the tree. Look at all the ghouls. We got 4 ghouls over here. We got 6 ghouls over here. 10 ghouls on the move. Happy wants to definitely 100% find and kill the Expo. If Happy doesn't cancel the Expo, this might mean Life is ahead. Tree of Life is up. Not yet found. About to be, though. Oh, the ghouls are close. And now they've sniffed it out. Tree of Life needs to walk in this direction. Eat into the trees here to minimize surface area. Oh, but Happy, of course. Oh, misses the surround. He had it for a second. Tense moment now. Happy knows this is not good for him. Had low lumber for a long time. His tech is going to be late. Life taking things slow. Gets a level 3 demon already. Really good. Gets a ring. Really good.
The town is under siege.
Happy now starting the tech. Quite late indeed. Oh, we had 1 ghoul in the main base, harassing the wisps. That's a cool move.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Demon gets surrounded. Oh, he wasn't... Wait. Couldn't he force this kill? Ah, it's level 2 immolation. Hold up. Not mana burn 2. Naga second now for Life. I would have loved to see a Panda second in this position, I gotta say. Against mass ghouls especially. Very good. It's gonna be 2-base late game. Happy trying to be aggressive here to prevent the creeping of the Expo. Wants to delay the second mining base for the opponent as much as he can. Not a bad start for Life. Question is, how well is he going to be able to keep up in supply later on? Level 2 immolation is working out really well so far. But that means Life will probably have to retrain later.
Player's forces are under attack.
Happy setting up his infrastructure here. And now it's time for the Demon Hunter to dominate. DK hurt, Ghouls hurt, DK... Low experience, by the way. He bought another Dust. Ah, and Invis. I see. And now Invis DK scouting. Because what else can he do, really? Not much. But Life knows about it. He saw it with the Demon Hunter. He can buy Dust. Oh, and look at that level 2 immolation, baby. Is that the first? No, the second ghoul, I think, that was lost. One died in the main base. Now another one at home. Oh, beautiful saves by Happy again. As always. You can see clearly the mechanical difference between Happy and Laby that we saw earlier. DK gets one wisp kill here, but he can't do too much more. He doesn't have enough right click to get the cancel. So the Expo will soon start mining. And Life is certainly behind in gold. Will most likely be behind in supply. But he's ahead on experience. That's what he's banking on. Stronger heroes for the end game. This is pretty neat. A little path here to help the wisps move. Okay. If you're hoping for Life, if you're cheering for Life, pray for the Rune Bracers here. Rune Bracers. FTW. Nope, never mind. Bit of accuracy, meh. +1 on the Dryads only. Happy is gonna go for a tier 3 timing push. At least, if he wants... Oh, maybe he's not, though. Oh! Oh, baby, baby. Gargoyles. Hold on. That is a bit of a blast from the past, if you guys remember Hazu-Ups, Twisted Meadows, Mass Gargs, Mass Lame, Mass Expansion. It fits the map. And it's especially effective here because Life doesn't have a Panda. He could go for a Panda third, however, but that would tremendously slow down the Demon Hunter's leveling progress beyond level 4. And first, Life has to scout what's going on. And right now, Life might just be thinking about defense, defense, defense. Make bears creep. Make bears creep. Dryads and bears, Dryads and bears, and creep. And Happy might be thinking about the third base. Looks like he is thinking about a third base. Happy taking his time. First map in the grand final. Big item here. All of Darkness. It's pretty terrible, right? When you can choose between Orb of Darkness and Orb of Venom wins every time, probably. So that's a sell. Happy super low level, dude. Only now level 3. 11 minutes in. That is like unheard of. Loses 2 ghouls to the creeps. Yo, the Grand Golem. He's on the side of the Night Elf. I can see it. This Grand Golem is part of the Night Elf Discord. He says, I'll show Happy. Oh my god, 3 ghouls! Oh my lord. Happy lost 3 ghouls to this creep camp. Whoa! I mean, it is a red camp, and Happy has a bunch of gold. It's not the end of the world, but wasn't perfect. Okay, item here for Happy also very bad. It's the shitty Furbolg. This is not the one with Stomp, this is the one with Fairy Fire. That can also be dispelled. Katka's Gem of Health. Ooh, oh, 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 that's a sick item. Both for Naga and for Demon. This is actually the best Demon Hunter item imaginable, along with Rune Bracers. Lots of tank items here already on the left side. That's good. But he's running out of inventory space. Double level 4, but he needs a panda. He needs a panda. Life doesn't have a clue that he's facing guards.
A player's forces are under attack.
So much gold on life. Use some reveals, buddy. Use some reveals. Scan this. Scan this. Scan the island, maybe. 1,500 Gs on life. Come on, bro. I don't think he used any reveals. But he should be knowing... He should know what's going on. Like, normally, when you face a normal Destroyer Fiend play, it's always a tier 3 timing attack against your expansion. Of course, it hasn't occurred, so... Life knows something's amiss. And that, most likely, should then be Gargoyles. Happy's army is weak, though. Happy may have to sacrifice his first expansion here. 3, 2, 1 hero levels only. Jesus Christ, Happy's so weak on his heroes. This will have to be a long game for Happy's heroes to really start to deliver. It's too late for Panda? I disagree. Even level 1 Panda is good. He's got 1,500 gold. What are you talking about? Just spend 400 on a Panda. Ain't no thing. Can get level 2 here easily. And Happy's levels indeed very underwhelming. But once Happy is in the ultra late game, at some point he will have the levels. You know, right now we're not there yet, but at some point DK will be 4, Lich will be 3, Dreadlord will probably also be 3. And of course in this game, Happy may not have the best levels, but he's got crazy econ. Happy eyeing up the army. Does he want to fight this? Probably not. No mana. No heal scrolls. So just gonna back off. Minimal losses. 1 Dryad, 1 Ghoul. That was it. A long, long macro game here for map 1. This is also where upgrades become very important. And the Shredder is paying off super well. Happy doesn't have Shredder, but with Ghouls you have lots of lumber anyways. Working on 3-2 as well. Maybe Alchemist is better than Panda? Pato, are you smoking again? I hope it's weed and not crack, because that makes no sense. You're telling me a level 3 Alchemist better than a level 3 Panda. Maybe you were talking about level 1. Level 1 maybe, but come on bro. This is 3 base versus 3 base. This game's gonna go a while. Where is the Demoner, by the way? Oh, there he is. Staffing in. Almost level 5. Happy needs Frostworms, I think. Needs Frostworms to slow down the bears and the demon. Happy still getting bullied here. Oh, the great escape with the Zep. Ooh, losing that Zeppelin would be very painful now, but Happy gets to the island. And Zeppelin now is on cooldown. I think it has a 30-second cooldown. Happy could quickly creep this island, get some more experience and items. Got a Shade Scout. Ooh, he could go for Sappers. Do we have Nature's Blessing? He needs 3 Sappers to blow up the tree. It's like not even that worth it, to be honest. 3 Sappers. Pretty expensive. But he's gonna do it. I guess it slows down the expansion by like 3 minutes. Okay, let's see if he messes it up. Gotta spread him out. Give him a nice spread. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I got the Wisp as well. Nice play by Happy. Otherwise, could just remake it, and then it would just be a 3-minute delay. $91 supply now for Happy. He got a lot of gargoyles. Of course, the thing is, you can always counter the panda through gold. Just need mass heal scrolls, and the panda doesn't matter so much. Panda, no level 3 yet, but he's close.
The town is under siege.
Alright, here we go. Got the attack coming in live with still a ton of gold, mind you. This might be an expo trade. That Life can afford, honestly. He's got so much gold, he can afford to give up this expansion, expand again here, and then expand again somewhere else later. He's trying to go into hippogriffs, which I'm always a bit nervous about. But Happy TP's home. Could fight on Blight here. Very difficult to properly get in position. The towers are a big help. This is a great fighting position for Happy. Best fighting position on the map, pretty much. Oh, he got a Feldstalker for mana burn. But they can't just get dispelled, as you can see. But he did burn the mana on the panda here once. Alright, Shade sees the expo again. Zapper's now on cooldown, probably. Oh, he coiled the Feldstalk. Oh shit! He healed him up with coil. That's pretty sick. Live trying to break through. Take out the expo here. Level 5 Demon Hunter very strong. Panda just got level 3. Dryades are dying in quick succession. TP out. But maybe intentional by Life to lose this many Dryads, because now we can resupply with Hippogriffs. 3-2 versus 3-2 upgrades now. Oh, Happy getting ready for a 4th base. And Happy must have been watching some Hasuups VODs. He knows about the expo. Oh, that's a cancel. The Tree of Life wasn't taken out, by the way. It was only the gold mine getting destroyed.
Players' forces are under attack.
Still lots of gold on Life, though. Still a very strong Demon Hunter. Problem for Happy was he wasn't able to claim too many heal scrolls yet. Oh, Panda now full mana. It's time to rock and roll. Never mind. Happy says, I hate rock and roll. It's the devil's music. And so he just TP's out. Happy could go for another Sapper attack if he wants. There's 3 Sappers ready in here.
The town is under siege.
Not many Hippogriffs yet. If the Hippos get Nova'd once, they could quickly die. Cogs, of course, also being aided by the Vamp aura here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich with a Munchy against the ghouls. No Sappers here. 2 Shades on the map. And Life has more money right now, but Happy is still mining, or it's about to be mining from 4 bases. I think what Happy needs most is higher levels. If he gets 5, 5, 4, then I think we're looking at a different paradigm. Oh, if there's a Nova here, all these Hippos die. But Lich had no mana. Good mana burns from the Demon Hunter. This expansion might indeed be going down heavy slow on the DK. If he TP's out, this expo is gone. Demon Hunter again delivering. I don't like that he doesn't have more HP items on him. Did he sell the belt? He sold the belt! Unforgivable. Demon Hunter staffed out, needs to heal up at home, and then can rejoin. And Life is winning these fights so far.
The town is under siege.
But Happy can just throw more and more soldiers into the mix. And there's the sappers. Life did expand again. Here, still a good amount of gold on Life. Has to remake the tree, which he should right now. Right now, please.
A player's forces are under attack.
Main is dry. Moving the Tree of Eternity. Oh, I think that's a mistake. And he's gonna not be able to staff heal. He could just make a Tree of Life here. Why is he not doing it? 900 Gs. This is kind of the typical game, I think, why we don't see Happy play Expo as much. You know, you play fast expansion, you lose map control, you lose creeps, you fall behind in levels. The Night Elf is stronger than you and the heroes, and the Dreadlord is almost surrounded. And then you're playing from behind. You see this? Happy has weaker heroes, he's always playing from behind, he's got more gold, but it doesn't really matter. It's about heroes in the end. And this is the risk you run when you go for fast Expo. A bit of ghoul harass here, that's cute. Taking out some wisps. All the attention right now is on this gold mine. So Happy's benefiting fully from the Island Expo. This hasn't been found yet. But Happy never has much mana. Oh, he's gonna take out this Moonwell here as well. And now money's getting tight. Money's getting very tight for Life. How much gold is in here, by the way? 3,700. This is not that much gold left, to be honest. Happy with a 1k bank. 3 upgrades on the Night Elf. 9 hippogriffs flying in, and there's no Nova to punish them. Happy never has mana, thanks to the Demon Hunter. Oh, big burn right before the Nova. Happy's winning economically, but he's never able to win a fight, really. Night Elf heroes are just too strong. Naga's about to be 5, dude. Naga's about to be 5, brother. Happy may have to play a base race game here. Abandon the idea of winning a fight.
A town is under siege.
Just go for the buildings. Sapper. Boom. That's 9 sap... No. Not 9. 8 sappers, I think, so far. DK5, finally. This Expo finally goes down. Only at 2,000 left. Not that valuable anymore. And now Naga is indeed 5. Happy going into the main base. Oh, there's no Tree of Life here. Right. Oh, Happy can take out all the Moonwells without easy retribution. Or response. Oh, smart play by Happy. I think this game is officially now about base race. Oh, and the sleep against the solo demon. Okay, but here come the hippogriffs. Happy should fight the hippogriffs here, right? Eat the Garg, use the Nova. Benefit from the aura. Heal scroll comes in. Ooh, look how slow the Night Elf army is. A TP away now. I guess the Gargs didn't win the fight. Happy still mining from 2 bases. Life has to find the space. If he can find the space, he can take it out easily. But he hasn't found it yet. Happy making a bunch of Necros, by the way. Saving lumber, not making ziggurats. Interesting. Got an Acolyte here, but the gold mine isn't cleared. Life has found out about this expansion. This will likely have to be a sell. Life should go for a Zeppelin here and go to this island.
A town is under siege.
Since he's so close already. Happy gonna go to the next island. Happy an island hopper this game. think this one will have to be given up as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
But life is kind of broke now. Only one tree of life left. Only one mining base. Oh, life, you have to take out this expansion, dude. You have to take out this expo. He has a TP, right? Yeah, he has a TP. Oh, this would be a big tactical mistake if life doesn't try to take out this expo here.
B2W Woofies.
Thank you, Ivy XXO, for the resub. Stone token. Oh, shit. That's a crazy item. Stone token, insanely strong. Happy is going to lose this expansion, but of course he's got this new one coming up here. This island, only 1,200 roughly left, so around 2 minutes of mining. Happy again going for the main base. This, again, he can't TP to. Oh, is Happy going to creep the next island? I guess he is. Alright, next island creep. Happy going for all 4 islands. Discovering island after island, like Marco Polo. What does the stone do? It summons the rock golem. The rock golem can use boulder toss, and most importantly, the rock golem is magic immune. Cannot be dispelled, cannot be mana burned. Five, 4 hero levels now for Happy. Wait, is every single creep killed? Oh my god. Oh wow. It's been forever since I saw this. There is 0 creeps left. Also, Scroll of GG just dropped. Hippogriffs flying ahead. Oh. Careful with that Zeppelin, buddy. Careful with this Zepp.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, life. Is he gonna drop? Is he gonna drop? Yes, he is. Or maybe not. Ah! No! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! 3 heroes killed! Oh, shit! Oh, bro, you gotta protect that Zeppelin, man. You gotta protect that Zeppelin, dude. Whoops. All of a sudden, an abrupt ending. Oh, man, life, he was looking so good at times. Happy winning the eco game, but life winning every fight until the Hindenburg. Wait, what's that post game again? Wait, look at that spike at the end, bro. Boink! 24,000 damage on the demon. That was pretty good. It would have been an interesting game as well there in the end. Happy had all the corners. Like, positionally, this was so much better for Happy. But if life could have dropped back there, cleared out Happy, expand there himself, all of a sudden we got a game. Yeah, I think life needed to pull a bit back with Hippogriffs and then fly in with Hippogriffs and the Zeppelin together. Life lost his heroes 4 times on one map yesterday and was very willing to top that. I mean, that was the only time he lost any hero, right? He kept every single other hero alive until that point. That was kind of funny, though. And that wasn't an easy game for Happy. Committed 10 ghouls in the early game to cancel the expansion. Didn't get it. Sure, he delayed the expo, but didn't get the cancel, didn't get the kill. Was a good start for Life. And then Life really accelerating in the mid-game. He found out about the Gargs a bit too late. He got the Panda a bit too late, but it was still in time. It was still alright. Life really managed that game well. Until the 30-minute mark. You know what I think, by the way? This sounds weird because this never really becomes relevant. But when you're in this weird late game, island expansion, gargoyle, shades everywhere, kind of weird game, I think you have to... Okay, two things. You have to have wisps at the labs so that you see the sappers when they get hired. Or maybe just buy one sapper every couple of minutes from one of those labs. Because it takes 3 sappers to blow up the Trees of Life. And if you just buy one, and maybe you then bring them in, blow them up against the ziggurat, but only if you just buy one sapper, it's not that much gold. How much gold did Life have for so long? He was sitting on 1500 gold for such a long time. Just buy a couple of sappers, try to go for some attacks. But if you're not willing to spend that money, then fair enough. But you gotta have wisps. You gotta have wisps at those labs. Starbucks says, or just make one AP. Yeah, could do that as well. I wonder if the AP is standing in front of the tree. Can you move around it with the sappers? Would be pretty hard to do. Doesn't AP always two-shot a sapper? I think not necessarily, right? AP might do below 50 damage. I think. Yeah. It might take 3 shots to kill the sapper. Would be interesting to see. Ooh, okay, I hope Life can bounce back from this mentally. This must be a very annoying loss. Painful experience. But at least for map 2, he is gonna have his choice coming up. We'll find out soon what that is. In the B Cup, they like to take some breaks in between, so it's gonna be 1 or 2 minutes until we're gonna get the second map. Of course, you never want to give Happy a head start. Don't want to give him a lead in the series, so Life really, really wants to equalize this now. What is his map pick, I wonder? Very popular maps for Knights are, of course, Amazonia. Is there... I think Hammerfall is pretty good as well these days. Especially when you think about counter expansions. Autumn Leaves, maybe. I think Concealed Hill is also pretty good. But there's no, like, super amazing maps, except for AZ. I would say AZ is very, very good for one base demon. Soon we will find out what it is. Last Refuge. Okay. Last Refuge is the pick for our second map. We have the answer to that. Soon we'll find out the answer of who takes the map. And what will the game look like? Demon Hunter first, I would most certainly expect. What's Happy gonna play against it? We'll see. Is he gonna play Lich Fast Expo like Laby? I doubt it. We might just see straight up one base play. Both tech to tier 3, try to creep up, try to contest the maps for levels and items. This could be a classic one base game where Happy tries to rely on his superior micro. Alright, 1 minute, and then we are ready to jump in. MMR-wise, on War 3 Champions, these two are pretty far apart from each other. Happy has gotten up to 3,040 now on his main account. An all-time high, dude. 3,040. It must be. Must be. Last loss was to Starbuck. Oh wow, that was in December. Happy hasn't really been playing much on this account. Most pro players, as we know, have moved over to the KK platform, where there's just more ladder competition right now on pro level. Life was playing a couple of days yesterday on War 3 Champions. Maybe to get ready for today. Life there, 2,640 MMR, so 400 MMR below Happy. But he showed earlier against Labyrinth how well he can do in the right game against Undead. Alright, here we go. Last Refuge. If Life can score here, this would be a big confidence booster for him after the tragedy of the end of map 1. It's time to put up or shut up right now. How do you perform under pressure? Do you have what it takes to become a champion? Happy, of course, is hoping for his perfect tournament. 2-0-2-0 in the group stage. 3-0, 3-0, 4-0 in the playoffs. Insane run so far by Happy. We haven't seen him this dominant in an Asian high-class tournament in a while. It's no secret that Happy has been struggling a bit lately over the last couple of months, especially at the hands of 40 and Lin. And 1-0. DK opening by Happy here. It is not impossible to play Fast Expo on this map, but it's pretty hard. Because the Demon Hunter can pick up this item very quickly, move north to harass you fast, come in with Immolation, detonates, Archer follows soon. If you lose one last hit here, it's terrible. You never get level 2. Happy, if I remember, almost never expands here. There is nothing Life could do to save his heroes on TM. Are you kidding me? He sent them on a suicide mission. He basically shot them into space without an astronaut suit, bro. He sent them to their deaths. What are you on about? Alright, Happy is stacking up. He is not going for the expansion. This is going to be a good old classic one-base game. Demolition Demon here, getting some easy item grabs from the green camp. He used the Wand of Illusion to scare Happy, to force him away from the green camp. That was nice. Wand of Illusion always crazy effective on this map. I like that replenish as well. Healing the demon up a bit. Alright, and now we dance. Who's gonna look for what creeps? Who's gonna be scouting better?
Players' forces are under attack.
Very cautious so far. Happy just going for the scraps from the small camp. Does not want to overexpose himself. A bit of immolation damage. Is he gonna dare to go for the surround here, Happy? Not really. Team Hunter with ring and immolation. Kinda scary. Oh, and Archer dodges the surround. Moving around the trees. Very nice. When you move around the trees like that, it is very hard to close the surround. And Demon gets a kill.
A player's forces are under attack.
One Archer also going down. Denied, however. Not a bad start for life. It's all still very even. Happy now trying to catch the archers here. Ooh. Archer movement here. Oh! Damn! Plays the archer. Damn! Alright. Life, I'm glad to see. Not falling apart. Early stages of tier 2. I hope they can help rebuild his confidence. Oh, look at the archers. Oh, damn, he was moving them ahead. Anticipating could get kills with them. And now we got the Naga. Target fire here. Not on the ghouls. Happy, lucky to get away with these ghouls. This could have been 2 ghoul kills. Demon could have gotten this. And Archer plus Naga could have gotten another one. Lucky break for Happy. Well done, of course, as well. Obviously. Well done by Happy, but Life with a little bit better execution could have gotten some ghoul kills here. Oh, alright, got one there. But instantly, of course, Happy comes in with a punish. This right here is what we didn't see earlier today by Laby. Not always able to find the punish right away. Trying to pass the TP. TP on the ground! Oh, did he pick it up? Whew. When the item is next to enemy units, sometimes you can't click it because the mouse is trying to click on the units. That would have been a big gold injection for Happy, and of course TP lost for the Night Elf. Narrowly dodged. Team Hunter now surrounded though. I guess he will lose the TP in the end. Trying to fight his way out. Oh, Happy's keeping it close though. Expertly. And loses the Archer. I guess Happy does come out on top here in the end.
Players' forces are under attack.
Normally loves to get a fast level 3 and then really dominate the early mid game with that level 2 mana burn. Not what happened here. Good items for the demon. More armor and more HP. That's exactly what you want on him. And Rune Bracers, of course. Ideally Rune Bracers, that's what you most want, but very rare to find.
Players' forces are under attack.
Happy going for the red camp creep here. Easy trap. Oh, great Wisp Scout. Detonate! Ah, too late! Too late with the detonate. He could have gotten it. Little slow on the trigger there. Again, good reaction by Happy, of course. Using that Nova right before. But Life could have landed that. Might get 2 ghouls at least. We got the Dispel early. Oh. Many Night Elves, especially colorful I noticed, never gets abolished until he's got 50 supply. Archers dying like flies here. Only 1 left. And let's not forget the item.
A player's forces are
Khadga's Pipe.
a town is under siege.
And a Boneyard. Oh, the Happy LR special. I don't think it's only LR where he plays Frost Realms these days. I think I've seen him also play it on Autumn Leaves, right? Frost Realms especially good in heavily forested maps with narrow chokes and narrow pathways. But there's always trees you can fly above and de-aggro the Frost Worm, so to speak. Last Refuge, the best in that way.
A player's forces are under attack.
Book of Flames for the Demon Hunter. Is that good? I think probably not. Demon Hunter's gonna get slowed, and the ghouls are gonna run past him. Probably. Happy has been playing Frost Realms for a while now. And by a while, I mean a couple of months. Every now and then. It's not super often, but this shouldn't come as a surprise for Life, who's very, very active and involved in the scene, of course. Specifically on this map. Full mana on the Undead Heroes. Not how the Night Elf wants to start the fight. But it's so difficult to get rid of all the mana. With the pipe and the statues, Happy has so much regen here. And we gotta destroy, we gotta Frost Worm. This is the power timing for Happy. 59 supply, another worm is in the making. And look at that damage now. Magic damage against the bears. Goodbye! There goes the first one. And the AoE slow. That's the sick part about the Frost Worm. AoE slow for everything it hits with a splash. And the bears are almost doing nothing. What is the DPS of these bears, I wonder? It is so low. Heroes taking out the Dryads, DK and Lich together. And of course the Demon Hunter also gets slowed. Demon Hunter tremendously slowed down. That's why you don't need a Naga here, by the way. You have the slow from the worm. And when Happy plays worms, man, it just looks like the best unit ever. We only see them ever here against Night Elf. But here they look good. The Naga. He's just dead. Is this game just over? Oh, Worm trying to come in for the next slow. Nova. Worm. Demon Hunter tanky. Willing to sacrifice the Worm for this kill. Gets the Dispel. The double rejuve. Oh, the double rejuve. Woo-wee. Save your bear. But guess what? Here's the next Worm. And the slow is back. So much mana. Another coil is ready. Demon Hunter crippled in his ability to contribute. Life suffering so many losses here. 1-1 upgrade on Happy very early. This is not very normal for Night Elf, for Undeads, I mean. But works on the Fiends and the Worm and the Destroyer. Very worth it. And that's gonna do it. Not as close and long and intense as the first map. Happy claims this map for himself. His specialty, Worm Strat on Last Refuge. In under 13 minutes. And that didn't look close, to be honest. And that was Live's map pick. So this is a bit worrying. Thank you, No Hero Masuda, with the resub. Frozen Breath halts gold mining on the Night Elf base? Wait. Is that true? That's not true, is it? That would be crazy. That's true? What? You never saw Krav do it? No. Oh my god, don't tell Happy that, bro. Don't tell Happy that. Frozen Breath halts gold mining in the Entangled. How do you all know this? Ah, right. You all whine on the Night of Discord together, of course. I forget. It's not that expensive of an upgrade. It's lots of lumber. 225. 60 seconds. They're trolling you? They might be trolling me. These crafty night elves. Night elf players are the smartest players, says Pato. Pato. On the first map you said maybe Alchemist is better than Panda, so I would be careful with statements like that. All right. Whoops, let me update the score real quick. 2-0. And that was, whoopsie, I deleted that accidentally. 2-0, and that was very clear and one-sided when it came to map number 2. Map 3, this is do or die. Map 3 is Echo Isles, by the way. Echo Isles, number 1 fast expansion map in the pool. Life has to win here. He has to win. If he wants to have a chance in this grand final, best of 7 grand final, he must score now. There's no way around it. It's now or never. 1 minute, and then we're jumping in. Crows plus Dryad seem like a counter. Chat right now is debating on how to beat Frostworms. I think the best that I ever saw Frostworms handled was when Night Elves were fighting the worm right away in the fight. When you use Naga plus Dryads together, the double slow is pretty good against worms. Of course, then when it flies above the trees and you lose vision, that's when things get difficult. But mainly, I think you want to make sure you enter those late game fights when the enemy doesn't have full mana. Happy had full mana when his Frostworm arrived, which was bad news. Okay. Alright. Life. You gotta score now, buddy. If we want to see you have a real chance in this grand final. Here we go. Map number 3. Echo Isles it is. An old classic. Revamped, of course, a couple of times. Echo Isles might be the map that had the most updates and redesigns, right? Like way back in the day. Not many will remember this, but a million years ago, it used to have 3 fountains of health. This might have even been Reign of Chaos. I'm not sure if this was Frozen Throne, but there used to be fountains here, and here, and here. That was ridiculous. Was that Reign of Chaos days? It might have been. But of course, then we got the Merc Camps and Marketplace. That was much better. And with the help of the map-making community in modern days, we finally got a 5th gold mine and some more room and a little bit more creeps. Finally, making this map good. It took 20 years, but we finally made Echo Isles a good map. It's a Demon Hunter first again. This map can also be good for Warden, but Life, as we outlined earlier, really isn't a Warden player. I would love for him to get more into Warden. I feel like that could really level up his playbook. If he was able to also play a strong Warden. At the moment, though, he doesn't have that as part of his catalog. Happy. Gonna steal the Shadow Priest here, probably. Try to be annoying. Alright, Life under pressure right away. If you lose this Ancient of War, you're in big trouble. If you lose the big last hits, that's also bad. Oh, this item, though, is amazing. Ring of Regen, crazy good. That was a steal, right? Wait. No, never mind. It was not a steal. 1 steal also means Happy gets level 2 from this camp. So getting 1 steal is super valuable. Or 1 Wisp kill. Oh! Creeps got the kill. Not Happy. Happy got something, though. Oh, Happy did get something. I guess he got one of the kobolds. I think Night Elves should really try to emphasize getting this first Shadow Priest. Even if it slows down your creep. I don't think enough Night Elves know how valuable it is for Under to get this 1 kill. Just this 1 kill to get the aura after this camp. It's such a big difference.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon trying to exact revenge on the Shadow Priest, but I don't think he's going to get it. He is trying to counter-expand. Happy has shown before his willingness to commit ghouls heavily to get the expo cancelled. This time he should know where it's coming up. It's almost every time right here. The Tree of Life. And here we got the ghouls coming from the main base. So very early on, this tree is still very fragile. Life gets the Berserker. Important pickup here. And a second Archer. The Wisps need to be closer. The Wisps need to be here. Little mistake by Life. Needed more Wisps and closer. But maybe that wouldn't have been enough, because we got fresh ghouls coming in. This will be a cancel. Why are there 5 wisps in the main base? This is unnecessary. This is a mistake. And that does not bode too well for the Night Elf. Tree of Life, next attempt coming now. Happy is going to look for the cancel again. Ooh, and he's going to get it. He's going to get it. Counter cancel maybe. DK with his own staff. Oh, and the Nerob is out of position. Oh, Happy with a mistake. Nerob out of position. Very nice move by Life. With the Wisp in the back, the Demon staffing in. He is going to get the cancel, but so did the Ghouls. Tree of Life eliminated. And we still have no expansion on either side. Okay. Alright, that's kind of interesting. Looking like a fairly even game so far. Night of Tech now in progress. Dream scenario now for Life would be to creep the camp, expand on the spot, and basically be same expo timing as Happy, but that is actually impossible. Happy again had many ghouls involved in this early game, so lumber is still low. Staff almost ready again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tree of Life aggroes the creeps. Okay. If this Tree of Life finishes, I think Life is still very much in a playable position. Oh, but the Ghoul's gonna see it. Maybe. Hasn't seen it yet, actually. Dia could staff in. His staff is also ready. There we go. Scotty, beam me up. Oh, no, he canceled it! Or something. I know the Ghoul died. The Ghoul died somehow. But the rest of the boys are on the way. Oh, DK. Not enough mana for a coil right now. Level 3 for the Demon Hunter. That's nice. Ooh, and he hasn't seen the Tree of Life yet. Or has he? Oh, now he has. And again, where are the wisps? Where are the wisps, Life? Okay, he might not need them this time. He might not. He might not. Oh no. Is this a wisp diff again? Ooh, close. Naga for the slow. Naga for the slow. DK. Oh! He's got slow. So many ghouls coming in. Oh, heavy, heavy, heavy commitment from Happy. I think he's just gonna get it. Costs him a lot. Oh, the DK though. Oh, he's gonna get the DK in return. Probably. Oh, he's got no mana burn. No mana burn mana. Naga can come from the other side. DK seems to be doomed. No way to get out of this. Has to deny himself to the Turtle God. But again, if there was just one wisp here. Life, you have to listen to my casts, bro. Always have wisps next to your Tree of Life. Always. Second Hunter's Hall, I hear. Oh, indeed. The base looks nicely symmetrical this way. One Hunter's Hall here, one Hunter's Hall here. One lore here, one lore here. Alright. One would think that surely Happy cannot cancel this again. Oh, Mud Golem! Oh, but there's a staff this time, so should be safe. Was it a Tavern Res? Yes, indeed. Tavern Res on the DK. Kind of expensive, but Happy has a ton of gold. Not like he can't afford it. Life is playing once more with superior experience on the heroes. Fighting into a narrow tower here. Quite bold. Can kill some acolytes here, forcing Happy to respawn. But Happy has a pretty good little tier 1 army now. Bunch of ghouls. Life has to TP out if he wants to save these units. Or maybe he's thinking about fighting. The Dryad is actually a big help here. More slow against the ghouls. Oh, and got Immolation. I might have been underestimating the Night Elf army here. The slow on the DK is also really nice. This Mud Golem, really, really good. When he gets out one more slow before going down. This is a great attack by Life here. Getting some ghoul kills, keeping the undead from creeping. Maybe some acolyte kills as well. Really good attack. Best moment for Life so far this game. Happy needs the Lich to stabilize. The Lich is now here. That should indeed stabilize the situation. Also with Fiends coming. DK still pretty hurt, by the way. Demon Hunter wants to get another taste. Ring of Regen, by the way. Holy crap, Ring of Regen. This is such an insane item in the early game. Super broken, to be honest, in the early game. And then, oftentimes useless in the late game. It's a weird item. Happy struggling here to finally deal with the Night Elf threat. Lich probably dead now. Coil on cooldown. Does have the potion, though. Gets out another coil. Very important. Statue. Much needed here. Gets a Fiend, but denied. Both playing this really well now. Item on the ground. Ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What was that? Was that the TP? Oh, I think so, but he couldn't click it fast enough. Oh, Mana Potion Nova. And a beautiful move now. Turns around a bit. Alright, how long until Neo is complaining again in the chat? I've been hearing from Neo in the chat that the Night Elves are too incapable to keep their heroes alive. That did kind of look like that. I already typed, then deleted. I'm so sad. And angry. Sangry. Sangria. Okay, let's look at the state of the game, though. This was very unnecessary. If the Demon Hunter doesn't die there, that's an amazing attack by Life and an amazing way to take the lead in this game. Does he have the lead now? Hard to tell. Supply is pretty even. Got massive bears coming. This could be another good fight for Life, actually. Happy sees his efforts here are futile. It's going to TP out. Oh, got a Fiend as well with the Fog Lightning. All right. Life is in a very playable position here, it seems. Got a shop here, Moonwells, tier 3 of course up. The double Hunter's Hall could be utilized maybe, who knows. You might need it one day. And Happy again. For most of these games, he's been suffering from low levels. Fast Expo resulting in him being underleveled. Night of Heroes outclassing him for a while. Well, not on map 2, but when he was fast expanding. Nice move here as well. Life can creep this camp away from Happy. And if he doesn't like the way the fight looks, he can just TP out. Oh, he's being greedy, trying to get the item here. Oh, really? Really, Life? He lost the Berserker already. Wants to get the item. Staff. Now TP. Got the claws. That's nice. Lost the Dryad for it. So I think it only cost him an extra Dryad. That's actually totally fine. Life calculates it well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ancient of War here is very nice for scouting. Sees the DK coming, but the undead army is down here. Interesting. Oh, great scout. Look at that. The Wisp in the main base. Should have seen both the temples. He's got Ultra Vision. Does Ultra Vision actually increase Wisp vision? It doesn't look like it. Alright, Happy playing the tech switch. Happy might feel that playing destroyers here is not viable. He might just have, you know, crows on the way. But there's no crows, there's no Ancients of Wind. There is MG upgrades coming as a counter against the Banshees.
A town is under siege.
Happy with a little push towards the Expo, but this is hardly even an army. 2 Fiends and a couple of statues. Forced away with ease. Yeah, the Wisp Scout was great. Insanely good timing on that Wisp Scout by Life. Who has a lot of gold. Shouldn't he be making some more production buildings, by the way? Had only 2 production buildings with so much gold. There we go. Ancient of Wind now, finally.
A player's forces are
He's actually using the double Hunter Soul. Guys, it was all intentional. You see? Life needs to buy time again to spend his gold. Lots of time. He's got 2,300 gold. Is he miscalculating this? Buddy, when are you going to start spending? Oh, creep jack. Rune bracers! Hallelujah! Life! You got 2,800 gold, brother. 2,900. Bro! Oh my god, bro. 3,100 gold! Now he's producing! Oh god. Oh god, why? I mean, at this point, it's just a macro mistake. I guess it's fine if you would like want to bank up some. Up to like 1,500 or maybe even 2,000. But 3,000 gold, that is just a mistake. That is just simply, he forgot to macro. And Happy's up at 70. Alright, fairies and MGs, those seem like on paper good answers to the Banshees. Life.
A player's forces are under siege.
Why are you so late, bro? This push might be a little too devastating. Happy's up at 80. Got a couple of nice items here. Lots of nice items. Double invul, double heal scroll, and big healing. Bringing more fiends, banshees, more upgrades. Life still with 2,400 gold. Oh, this makes me so upset. It makes me so upset, chat. He plays so well. So well in so many ways.
Howdy.
And then he just sits on 3,000 gold and doesn't spend his money. In a strategy game, doesn't spend his resources. How is that even possible? Does he not have control groups like Ente? Zero damage in this Alpha army right now. Okay. If you can make it work though, life, then even more impressive. Why do these MGs have sticks, by the way? With sticks, they do way less damage to fiends and heroes. Isn't this counterproductive? It looks like it's counterproductive. Anti-magic shell, by the way, protects against dryad poison damage. Life still with 2,400 gold. Still. Oh my lord. Trying to force a TP here to buy himself some time, but there's a heal pot on the DK. Dude. He's just not able to spend his money. This might be at least a good, you know, learning experience. Spend your gold. In a strategy game, you want to spend your resources. Dude, he almost had 3,000 gold again. What is going on? And this, against this kind of an army, by the way, I've wondered for a long time, wouldn't marksmanship archers be good? MGs in front, marksmanship archers in the back. There's always the danger of, you know, Lich Nova, of course, you know, kind of scary. But you got the Demon Hunter, so maybe not. Because the Dryads, thanks to the anti-magic shell, they're doing very little damage. Happy's third base was prevented. The good thing for Life is, despite having lost the expo, he still has lots of gold. He's been enjoying a big bank account for a long time. Has he been trying to dispel the anti-magic shell, by the way? You can do that these days. You have to do it manually, though. Has he been doing it? I can't tell. I don't think so, right? He's just dispelling curse. Alright, now dispel AMS, bro. Come on. Not doing it though. To be honest, also mana on the Dryads is running low. That's just no damage. There's like 0 damage in the Nile army. And of course a bunch of statues to heal all the time. Statues are running low on mana, to be fair. Hey guys, Life has finally spent his gold. That's nice. Oh, Nova on the demon though. Oh, that's not so nice. Demon goes down. DK level 6. And that is how the game ends. Happy takes the 3-0 lead in this grand final. And is looking towards the perfect tournament run. One more map, and he will have it. Happy so far completely unbeaten in this tournament. What chat was recommending Chims? Yeah, no, Chims is not what you want to make against AMS and Fiends. That's not the best thing. But it is kind of an unanswered question. If the Undead is in a good position with Fiend Banshee, what is the perfect Night Elf counter? It is certainly not Bears. The danger is if you go archers, there's always a real problem with Dark Ranger 3rd for Undead with Black Arrow. But maybe the MGs could keep you safe. Maybe the MGs could keep the archers safe. Because the Fiend Banshee army is much more stationary and less mobile than the Ghoul army. You can never play archers against ghouls because the ghouls just flood in and all your archers die immediately. But with Fiends and Banshees, it might be a different story. Archers also take less damage from piercing, from the Fiends. I feel like that could work, maybe. I'm not sure, but maybe. Sabak says MG Bear Archer Dryads. MG Bear Dryad Archer Talons with Cyclone. Yeah, Cyclone could be really cool against Possession, I guess. But I feel like Talons are also very hard to keep alive against the Coil Nova Fiend army. Okay. Happy one map away. One map away from the perfect tournament. Is he going to be able to have the perfect start into the year from this tournament at least? Of course, Happy, as we know, he has been struggling to win some of the bigger tournaments lately. Didn't win the Don't Force Me Cup. Didn't win the DWCC Cup. DWCC. That's it. Didn't win the Grilled Shrimp Cup final as well. That was won by 1-0 in a very close series. So it's been a while it's been a while since Happy has won those big tournaments. He won the Huashan Sword Cup lately, but that was just a little 4-player invitational. So this is the first bigger tournament that Happy has won in a while. If he wins, which seems very likely. Come to think of it, even in B Cup 14, Happy didn't take first place, he took second place. There again in a very close final, losing to 1-0. The Mount Hyjal Cup, I guess that was the last big tournament that Happy won. Never mind, that was not a big tournament. We also had a big Mount Hyjal Cup one time, but that was not it. Happy seems to be coming back into killer shape here at the start of the year. It was very, very close MMR-wise between Happy, 40, and Lin lately. Happy at the moment seems to be perhaps again setting himself apart a little bit. Of course, it would be all the more epic if Life could manage a reverse sweep now. This would be the most epic of stages to do it against the most epic of undead opponents. Winning 4 maps in a row now would forever make life a legend. Of course, the odds of that are slim, but the chances of glory would then be all the higher. Certainly, life has what it takes to get on the board here, to finally score some maps. Echo Isles and Twisted Meadows both looked really good at times. And the hero losses really was what cost him in the end. Very obvious that the, Zeppelin loss broke his neck on TM, with the heroes all inside. And the Demon Hunter loss really messed with his momentum. If the Demon Hunter doesn't die in that attack, it would have been in such a strong position. Could have kept creeping in the middle, could have kept containing the undead heroes. Happy would have been forced to play with weak heroes the whole time. Would have had a supply lead as well, I think. But that's not how it happened. Happy punishing every mistake whenever he can find one. That is the ruthless efficiency that we have seen from Happy over many, many years. This is what has made him by far the most successful player since Warcraft 3's Renaissance. Last year he was surpassed in success in prize money earnings by another player. This was Fortitude, with an insanely successful year of $120,000 earned in prize money. Happy was behind him in second place, I think with 90,000, so also for Happy a very good year. But for once, he wasn't the highest earning. 2025, Happy wants to start off with a bang, with a perfect B Cup 15 run. Is that what we're going to see now? Is it going to be a 4-0? Or can life finally find some ways to bother the Emperor? Hammerfall for our 4th map. Oh, what do we have here? We got a little Ghulio moving out. First time Happy attempting a ghoul pull. If this doesn't end in a cancel, it's very bad for the undead, but it is a cancel. Life accepts it. Happy does like mixing these in every now and then. It's a weird mind game with these ghoul pulls. The thing is, most undeads, most of the time, don't even play this. So most Night Elves don't play the Ancient of War safe. If you were to place the Ancient of War like over here, to play it safe, like right here, then the ghoul pull wouldn't do anything. But then in most games, it would be inefficient. Because if you have it over here, then, it's far away. Over here, if it is uninterrupted, it's much better. But now it's very low HP. Maybe with this low HP it can still be cancelled. Oh, a second cancel would be very bad. Very, very bad. Life has to make sure this Ancient of War does not get cancelled. Must make sure. And an Acolyte as well. Oh, Ghoul now very hurt. Demon about to come out. Ghoul is dead. Acolyte commits to the task. But I think life should be fine. Finally, what do we have here? Necropolis! Over towards the gold mine. That's pretty cool. And now a shop. DK. Level 1. Harass. So, Ghoul and Acolyte lost. No cancel. Ancient of War can heal. Looking a lot better now for life. Creeping with the Demoner. It's gonna cost him some HP here. And some mana. Oh, and this also means no mana burn. Oh, TK can now harass the Wisps. A little too slow for the detonate. TK gonna aggro the creeps again. Happy being very annoying here early on. And now there's no mana burn. Ah, that is very painful. 2 wisps go down. Wait, was it 3? It must have been 3 wisps, I guess. This looks like 75 experience. Happy though, no expansion. He has this provocative necropolis standing over here, but tech is coming. Great scout timing again by Life. Okay, bit of a weird game. Where are we at? Tech timing, basically the same. DK now looking pretty strong here with these items he found. Life certainly concerned about a possible expansion. Ooh, double gloves, that is very unlucky. Great timing. Great timing here by Life. He's happy creeping. But there's blight all over the place here. There could be a ziggurat made here easily.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, coiled a little bit too late. And Life successfully prevents the expansion. Well done. This smells a lot like a double Naga game. Graveyard for Happy might be a little bit on the later side. Demoner continuously trying to keep the scout up here. Since the camp hasn't been cleared yet, there's still no expansion to fear. Oh, but now on tier 2 we might see one. This is the rarest of undead expansions. Tier 2 expo. Either it's tier 3 expansion or fast expansion, or sometimes even an expansion on the way to tier 2. And I guess this was the initial plan for Happy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demoner finds out what's going on. Okay, what's Life gonna do here? Is he gonna counter expand or attack? With a Necro being here, and a tower here, and the Exo behind, it's very difficult to find the proper approach to cancel this expansion. This Necro position, beautiful. I think over here it would be even better, but
A player's forces are under attack.
that is nitpicking, I guess. Life is indeed trying to counter expand. Before the Ancients of Lore, Demon Hunter is, however, looking very underleveled. That is not great. Happy here with the sentry wards, getting lots of vision. DK now solo harassing a little bit. As long as there's no lich, there's nothing for Life to fear. Oh, I was about to say, but where is the lich? There he is, coming. Ready with the Nova. Item 1 of Mana Steel, very nice. Alright, clean exit. None of the archers died yet.
Player's forces are under attack.
And the Tree of Life is soon done. Tier 3 started at around the same time. It's still a pretty even game, but Happy is gonna start mining sooner. Now needs to get involved, throw out some mana burns. Oh, maybe an opportunity here for the Lich kill. Archer doesn't quite get in front for the block. Lich safe. But this one here is not. Alright. Happy mining. Night of Expo. Gonna be at least 1 minute behind. 1.5 minutes. If Happy could cancel this Entangled, this would be perfect for him. But right now Happy has almost no units on the field. No Zeppelin anywhere, anything like that. So, doesn't really seem too feasible. A good old tier 3 timing attack seems to be coming. Naga, higher experience in the Demon Hunter. That's not really the way you want to have it. Very suboptimal experience distribution here. You definitely want to have the Demon Hunter by like 1 level ahead. Maybe even 2 levels. Happy building up a big bank. Waiting for a supply to open up. Alright, a little bit of a scuffle here in the middle. Both armies still pretty weak here before tier 3. Demon Hunter desperately needs level 3. Same for the Naga at this point. And I guess Happy is still behind in experience. Clearly. Lich with good items, but only level 1 so far. And this camp here will mean finally level 3 for the Demon Hunter. Life is ahead on supply for now. He's fully mining. Around 1,000 gold behind. Oh, and Happy's going for Temple again. I just saw it somewhere. It's a Temple here. Happy definitely forgetting about this school. He's having a leisure day. Oh, and with the base attack here, Life comes in with a surprise timing, forces the TP out, and will see the Temple. Counter TP, minimal losses. Is Happy gonna go through with the Temple now, I wonder? Seems like he will, but only single Temple so far. Lumber is low. Okay, unsummon on the Slaughterhouse, and now second Temple. So Life has lots of time to get prepared here. Unlike on Echo Isles, he's gonna have lots of lumber thanks to the Shredder. Is there no idle ghoul hotkey? No. Ghouls don't count as workers. Technically. Alright, TP Force for a Dryad. Another good exchange for Life here, but Happy got the item, which was a Health Stone. Oh, Jesus. This Lich is looking completely bananas. Plus 22 damage. Very, very scary. Not that many creeps left on the map. Got a nice Wisp Scout up here. We got an earlier Ancient of Wind this time. I feel like the Fairy Dragons didn't do anything because of anti-magic. Oh, that's a good attack. Getting off some Acolytes here, forcing Happy to respond. If Happy doesn't TP, this expansion falls. So Happy will have to TP. Having picked up the next item. Oh, and the Haunted might still go down. Damage might be enough. Now we're going to be forced to TP out. Great move by Life. Happy, greedy to try to pick up the item. And it's a big edge. That's a huge lead for Life. This is 2 minutes of mining. That's 1,200 gold that Happy is missing out on. Huge, huge play. Life just bought himself so much time. Best position by far so far in this series for Life to finally win a map. The perfect tournament dream might be over for Happy. In case you guys haven't heard before, Happy has not lost a single map so far, getting to the grand final, which is insane. But now he's getting very close to finally losing one. Ed wants to fight on over here. Having minimal forces at the moment, though. Oh, Lich! He's gonna get the kill, isn't he? Heal scroll. Ooh, Lich almost going down. That scroll just barely saved him. Oops, one bear goes down to the creeps. But life now. Not banking, thankfully, again to 3,000 gold. He's going into MGs already. He's got a booming economy. Shredder is doing his part. And Happy is really far behind. Really far behind. Making a second crypt. He is going through with the Banshees. Great play by Life here. He's always on Happy's tail. Always ready to punish him at every turn. Dominant now. The school is just still chilling over here. Having a grand old time. Playing in the hay. Oh, now he's been discovered. Demon Hunter had to ruin the vacation. It's okay, Mr. Ghoul. I hate the Demon Hunter too. Picking up the sticks again.
A player's forces are under attack.
And all of a sudden we're gonna have double level 4 Night Elf heroes. Life has fought his way very well back into this game. Don't want to lose the bears to the possession. One roar could make a big difference when the bear is saved.
A player's forces are under attack.
Life seems to have all that he needs. I still don't agree with the fairy dragons. But maybe this time they're gonna work out better. I would say in the previous game the fairies did literally nothing. Three upgrades on the fiends. I'd be going for 3-1. This has been a pretty slow game once more. Life is hella rich. Can get 1,000,000 upgrades now. Now a second Hunter's Hall would be kind of helpful. Four fairy dragons. 87 supply for life. I'm just gonna TP out. JK, JK. Oh! There's a Zeppelin drop here with bears. Oh, I can steal them. Oh, Life, was that the right idea? Now Happy has 2 bears. With statue support. These bears are pretty good, man. Oh, life, that was not good. You would have been better off denying those bears, man. Can they roar? Yes, they can. Plus 10 damage on every fiend. Pretty good. Oh my god, is that what loses him the game? The bears might be the first ones to die, though. They are going to be in the front line. Maybe it's not that bad. Fiends do have a lot of damage from this war. Okay, Happy gonna TP out again. He would be hated by Geralt with how much he's teleporting. Life has a gigantic army. Should be getting 3/3 upgrades here. Life can certainly afford it. Now, I wonder what exactly Happy's waiting for. I guess he's getting ready for 100 as well. Wait. Armor upgrades. Gonna add in A-bombs later, I guess. Okay, that makes sense, of course, against MGs. Oh yeah, wagons would also be super good with this army. Like, 2 A-bombs, 2 wagons with disease. Hoggies.
A town is under siege.
Third base denied. Happy not TPing home right away. Looking to go for a counterattack. I would think, though, that Happy's main is going to be in trouble first. Especially if these MGs pick up sticks. TP here? Ah, no, TP here. 1 MG caught in the midst. Ooh, that's a lot of fairies. Caught as well. Okay, actually, the fairy dragons against statues have been working out pretty well. At least it was good damage, but he didn't get any kills. Happy saving everything yet. This was a bad trade for Life. Lost a bunch of fairies for nothing, pretty much. Happy has Disease Cloud already. Getting an attack upgrade as well. Alright then. By the way, let's take a look at these gold mines. 3,300 here, 2,800 here. So they're expiring at a very similar time. Life losing a lot of gold here to upkeep, of course. Dude, those 2 bears. Those 2 bears with the roar are so good for Happy, dude. Look at those fiends, man. They have 59 max damage. Plus 31 on the Lich. Can Mountain Giant be possessed? Mountain Giants cannot be possessed when they have resistance skin. Which they do. That is why he's playing MGs here. Okay, Happy is going into upkeep. We get A-bombs and wagons indeed. Tree of Eternity made it to the 3rd base. Okay, if Life can hold on to this 3rd, this should be his game, one would think. But Happy's gonna get up to 100 supply. 100 supply with Roar. The bears are still here. Happy trying to expand as well. Fighting on Blight, not something you want to do normally. About to turn daytime, by the way. Then Disease Cloud becomes more impactful. Because there's no natural regen for night at daytime. At nighttime, they naturally regen a little bit. but not during daytime. So especially Dryads can lose lots of HP at daytime to disease. Huge armies. Oh man, this is going to be a huge epic battle. Will Happy finally lose a map in this tournament? Fairy Dragons flying in. We have Bears and A-Bombs against MGs in the front line. DK out of mana basically already. Still has the Book of the Dead, by the way. Disease starting to be spread, but not too much. Happy gonna TP out again. One bear is finally going down. One MG also died. Happy only has one bear left that he stole earlier. But this bear is still so sick. This bear represents 25% bonus damage on the entire undead army. One bear. Expansion might be cancelled. But now the disease. Look at the Dryads. They're all losing HP. The bear, though, Happy's trying furiously to save the bear. He knows how important that unit is. Book of the Dead, easy to spell. Should be. DK gets level 5. Is he going to go for Aura here? No, goes Coil level 3. Bear trying to stand in the back line, sort of, on hold position. The disease starting to clock in. Starting to work overtime. Demon Hunter staffed home, but here he can't heal. Has to run back to the Moonwells. Has Happy done it again? It looks like he's done it again. The Naga, she now has to TP out. Has to get the bear. Kill the bear. Kill the bear. Got him. Important kill on the bear. And Life still has the Expo here. Happy, though, with an Expo of his own. Naturals. Gonna run dry soon. And now everything is diseased. Everything is taking damage here over time. Naga's level 5, but the Demon Hunter isn't. The experience distribution, the creeping in the mid-game, I think was a bit off. Happy preparing the entrance here. Spreading the disease already. Not a very comfortable position to go in, but Life feels like he has to go in. Everything is diseased up again. Dot reapplied. Oh, Life seems to be going in here almost headlessly. There was a heal scroll to heal the Dryads up again, but there was only one. Only one heal scroll. Coil, is there a Nova? Yes, there is! The Demon Hunter goes down. Life. It seems like this game, he gave away. He loses this map, and Happy takes it. Takes this map as well. Completely unbeatable, completely unmatched. Happy with the 4-0 after 3-0-3-0. Another 4-0-2-0-2-0. This is the perfect tournament by Happy. Flawless. Unbeatable. The champion of B Cup 15 without dropping a single map. Close calls here in between. Twisted Meadows was close. LR was not close. Echo Elves was also close. Echo was so close. And Hammerfall also. He had the lead. Life had the lead. Throwing those bears away, that was obviously a huge mistake. Happy with great patience displayed today. Great skill and great patience. Happy takes the title. This is his third cup, his third B Cup championship. The 5th time that he's in the grand final. And between the kings of the B Cup, of the old era and the new era, Happy triumphs. And Happy's MR keeps going up and up and up. If we look at his recent results, beating Life twice, 1-0, so in, as mentioned earlier, indeed in the Grilled Shrimp Cup, which was a great little tournament, 1-0 was able to beat him in the grand final. But before that, beating Starbuck, Running, Colorful, Focus, 1-0, Fortitude. Then was the other big tournament. No, wait, that was just a show match. Losing the show match here to Fortitude, but winning 2 other show matches against Fortitude. So they're also coming out ahead, winning another show match or a smaller game here. And yeah, these were the bigger losses. In the Don't Force Me Cup Grand Final, losing to 40. Before that, also losing in the DWCC. But in the new year, Happy is looking hot as ever. And the question is, who can keep up with him? 40 in the second place in the ELO rankings, behind him 1-0, Lin, and Colorful. Those seem to be his realest challenges at the moment. Life came into this on a hot run, looked amazing against Laby, looked really good in this entire tournament, but Life has not yet cracked the code to beat Happy. All right. Kind of a short stream today. I thought these games were gonna run longer, but apparently not. All right then. We're gonna be back tomorrow. I don't know if there's gonna be a tournament happening tomorrow. I haven't heard of anything announced yet, but I'm gonna be here. We're gonna have a stream. Maybe watch some ladder games. Maybe play some Direct Strike. Maybe watch some replays. We'll see. Of course, if there's a live tournament, we're gonna check out the live tournament, obviously. But yeah, we're gonna see what we have tomorrow. The B Cup is now over. B Cup 16, I'm sure, will start soon. We don't have the announcement on this yet, but once we do, we're gonna inform you. I wish you all a wonderful week. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, 12 p.m. noon CET, as always. See you then.